Dude, that's Half-Life 1 gameplay.
Mark, as soon as I hit record, that's the first thing you're gonna hear. I was literally like on my screen hitting record, and I switched back, and it's just boom, boom, boom.
Nice.
Rough.
All right, we're live.
All right. Welcome, Lowerland Talkcast episode. Yes.
Yeah.
Episode yes.
Episode yes. Today's topic is habits and hobbies. Ooh.
Ooh.
So, the first question, what current hobbies have y'all been doing on your free time? Simple, easy. For me, I've been showing you guys pretty much everything I've been doing in terms of hobbies. I was building those crafts, like those little mini craft things. Like that station, the train, not train, the bus, the boat. Also, so I've been doing that in my free time. A lot of wanking into. Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
hobby.
that's a good hobby. Yeah.
By the way,
Very,
wanking
very,
while
very
high
high.
is like 2.7% of the enjoyment.
2.7
I'm
out of what?
so glad I'm wearing a headset. Right
Or
now.
2.7 times.
Okay, 2%. 5.7.
Oh, am I on speaker?
No. I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm
good.
So glad I'm wearing. I'm wearing a headset.
You know you have to tell me if I am, by the way.
Yeah. No, I definitely do.
Oh, you know.
I give you a heads up.
Good. But yeah,
5.7.
I don't know. I'm just saying it's a lot better. That's all I'm saying. Because when you're with weed, it's like it's different than drunk. It's hard to explain it. With drunk, it's like a lack of feeling. With weed, it's like you're hyper fixating on feelings you're not used to like feeling that you've been doing. Like when I eat, I feel like how it feels in my mouth and stuff like that. It's weird. I'm like doing weird studies.
Basically, you're more sensitive to stuff in comparison to alcohol, where you're kind of insensitive. To
No,
stuff.
not really, because I'm still like I'm zoning out and stuff. You know, you're inebriated, but it's more the like that it opens different senses or paths. I guess I'm trying to say this without.
So
sounding
then
like
you're
a hippie,
sensitive to certain stuff.
but it helps you notice certain stuff and get a different perspective on things. Because I've been like getting into like ideas and arguments, both like high and sober. Like starting it, like I would start off like before and then be like, fuck this, and then like I understand, like, oh yeah, I guess I get this point of view or whatever. It's like it's different. It's like you're a different person in a weird way. I never done anything crazy, just small pops. But other than that, in terms of hobbies, have I been doing much else lately? No, I'm still slowly embroidering, like with that thing I was showing you. But it takes forever, man. No wonder only grannies do it. They're the only ones with the free time.
True.
My sister crochets.
Yeah, crochet is good too. It's good. It's just embroidering. It's like you have to like go in and out a bunch of times with like thin thread. Like they give you a thread and they're with 6 strands in it, and they're like only use 3 for this design. And I'm like, oh Jesus Christ. So then I have to go and take out 3 strands from the string. It's a string with my fucking gorilla fingers, like, ooh, a fucking string.
That makes it all that more impressive.
I mean,
You managed to do it. Yeah.
it's definitely been improving my patience, because that's something I feel like has been fleeting me for the past while, and it's slowly like I can literally see myself becoming more patient.
No, that
Mark,
works.
why are you just chilling on your PSP like it's a cell phone?
I'm trying to defeat Tag Force 6. Oh, you can't even see.
I'm glad you're engaged in the combo, Mark. I appreciate it.
I
Mark
like how
is so
your
engaged.
your Amazon package is just on display.
And
Oh yeah,
Only thing that's being
it's so
shown.
clear. I guess
Oh,
the
EJ, your
background
sister's
thinks it's a
head-
person.
Your sister's head look
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
it's just a head and occasionally
is
fingers.
emerging from a fog.
That's funny.
Can you see the helmet?
Oh, it becomes more clear
Oh, you
when
can see the
she's
Mandalorian
ahead of
helmet.
I see your classic
That's really
orange hoodie in the back.
No, that's a sweat. The vest. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
The thick vest. Yeah.
I think I'm out
You
of
know, he
vests.
changes it up sometimes.
Right.
He goes to a vest.
All right, Mark. What about you? What have you been doing lately,
You know what?
hobby
Here,
wise?
let me share my screen.
Oh no.
No.
Fuck. Which one's the right one? Okay.
Yeah, definitely need water. I've been talking like all day.
Jesus Christ, Mark, that desktop.
Oh, what is this? Cyberpunk 2077. Oh.
It's so fucking laggy right now, bro.
Yeah, your
Your
camera is
voice.
moving like 2
Oh my
seconds.
goodness, yeah.
No,
Ooh.
dude. It's
Even-
so fucking like. I can't play the file. I just
Okay.
can't.
Yeah.
Just
Like,
explain it.
You scared your PC would over throttle and blue screen on you?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, so I'm basically like working on Unreal Engine, mixed with 2D as well. You guys know the character from Cyberpunk Edge Runners?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Right. Is it gonna? No, it's gonna lag. No.
Don't play it. Don't play. You're.
Yeah, no. I was gonna click play, but no, it's too laggy.
Yeah.
Speed racer.
Uh, so I've just been working on that Cyberpunk City / animation.
Cranking a bigger resume out for the boys out there.
Yeah, for the demo reel. Yeah, stuff like that. So I can expand. Maybe I can go into 2D.
Right.
Well, we'll see.
It's hard to get over your sister's head popping in and out. EJ.
Yeah, I mean,
Better
I
than
kind of
Amazon
figured it was
packing.
me.
Wait, Mark, is your camera delayed now? I feel like the audio is
Oh, is
like
it delayed?
lagging behind.
Wait, Mark,
No.
just say like a sentence.
That's it.
No, he's
Is it
good.
delayed?
He's not
Oh.
delayed.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, he's
It
fine.
caught up. If he's
No,
like
it's
an
just that.
entire-
Yeah, the Unreal project is way too massive. Like
Mm.
lagging.
Yeah. What is it? Unreal 6 now? Or
Unreal
Five. We're still on
Oh.
5.
5.
oh yeah, okay. 6 is like on the way, isn't it? I've heard it was.
No, I think.
It'll go to 6 eventually. TJ.
Oh, surely, but
But it's not. Yeah, it's not a thing.
okay, it's not quite ready yet. Unreal 5 is still more than sufficient, eh?
When
No,
Unreal 6
it's-
comes out is when the PS6 comes out. How about that?
That's
that sounds
fair.
that sounds about right.
That makes sense. Jimbo. Hobbies? Things you do in your free time?
I have a really fun answer and tell you guys no, I've got no hobbies.
No.
What do you
really?
mean? You game, buddy?
No way.
Hello?
If you can call gaming a hobby, that's
It
just,
absolutely
like,
is.
Gaming definitely is.
You cook.
well, that's more of a job now.
Well,
It
but
became a hobby, less so the hobby than a.
Yeah,
than
once
what's
it goes
job
into like
now.
a job, then it's more of a profession, I guess.
Yeah, it's not really a hobby anymore.
Okay, fine. I guess in your case, but absolutely, gaming is a hobby.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not that interesting.
You don't watch
for
anime
everyone
anymore?
else. Huh?
It doesn't have to be. That's interesting as fuck, man.
I fell off a
Hey.
lot quicker on the anime than I thought I would. I thought I was hooked in for at least another 4 days of doing
Haven't you
Anime?
done
binge-watching.
already?
No,
You
no.
read
I just
anime?
mean like I stepped back a bit. I think I've overdid it by watching like 3 different
Yeah,
series
you
in
went
one
way
night.
too hard right away.
Wait,
3
Jay,
different series in one night?
Yeah, because
Like,
I
you
started with
finished
I started Demon Slayer, or no, sorry, Chainsaw Man. I started Chainsaw Man. I did about half or like a third of My Hero, and then I watched all of Overlord, and I watched this other like slice of life thing. I can't remember the name
Gang
of.
signs.
Yeah. So what? I guess 2.5, 3.5 if you count. I
Jesus.
don't know. Literally the whole day, wake up to night. I decided, you know what? I'm gonna start, and then I started, and then I kept going, and then I kept going, and then I stopped because I had to go to bed, then go to work the next day. Otherwise, I probably would have kept going.
No, but like you don't, Jimmy. I could have sworn you do you not read manga anymore? Do you not watch animes every now and then? Like it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be consistent, but it's just like that's just stuff you do.
Oh, I mean, I don't watch anime anymore, but I still read like manga every day.
There you go.
When
That's
do
a that's a hobby. 1000%. That's a hobby. Reading manga.
When was the last time you watched an anime?
I guess it was like One Piece when I was like trying to catch up
yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
When was this?
Yeah,
So you're gonna say One Punch
that'll
Man?
kill the anime grind. Yeah.
Oh, I can't even see my history. It's been that long.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
No.
Oh, you know what?
But
The
it must have
last thing
been
I-
like. Sorry, go.
The last thing I watched was September 30th.
Oh, okay. More recent than I thought.
And
Mhm.
that's it. It's like super sporadic, I guess. It just really depends on the series.
Yeah, for me, it just depends on my mood. Sometimes I'm like in a mood to watch anime. Sometimes I'm just not, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I love this fucking water bottle. Sorry to go off on a tangent here, but this water bottle, it's cool. It has like, I'm not even sure if the camera will fucking pick it up, but it has like multiple. Here, actually, I have an idea. It's got two different
Shine a
slots.
flashlight.
Yeah, it's you see that like second, like there's a flask for the water, and then there's like one.
Oh, yeah, no,
Is this
I've
like
seen
It's
the
like a
spon-
yeah, it's a sucky cup kind
is
of.
this a sponsored part of this the podcast where you show off
Yes,
your
by
new
Aqua Titan. No, no, it's just I never had a water bottle like that before. It's pretty sick. Romeo,
Yeah, I know.
hobbies, things you do in
Use
your free
code
time.
TLTT or
I mean,
TLLT.
the only hobbies I really do now are just video games and anime. But even anime, like, it's super few and far between. So,
Mhm.
like, it's either I'm watching a lot of it or I'm watching like none of it.
Yeah, same here. I'm either sitting at Annie Revo binging the whole whole Cyberpunk series while I'm waiting
While
for
he was
the
like sleeping on the chair.
sleeping in the
Yeah.
chair next to me, like out.
You sleep like out cold as in like mouth open.
No, but well, I never seen him sleep like that.
No, Jay, it was just perfect. The fact that you watched it and then the songs were like related to it.
Yeah, yeah,
Fucking great.
yeah. It was perfect timing. Alrighty, let's get down to the next question here. Have you ever caught yourself on some bad habits or tendencies? Have you ever attempted to stop doing them? If so, how?
Oh, well, okay, sorry. I just remembered. I just got back into working out again.
Mhm.
So I guess that's a hobby. Bad habits and tendencies, probably just like I'll find like when I'm not working out, I don't care. Like my relationship with food is probably pretty bad because I'll
Abusive?
just eat. I wouldn't classify it as abusive, but it's just like I'll eat whenever I'm hungry, and then I'll only stop when I for sure feel full.
Yeah, me too.
And typically, I think what I should be doing is eating not exactly like super less often, but a bit less often, and trying to control like what I'm eating and like making sure it's a bit healthier, a bit like more nutrient filled, I guess. Yeah. Cuz like typically I'm just like if I'm not working out, then I'm like I'm going to eat anything that tastes good and I won't stop until I'm really full.
Yeah. No, I've definitely was getting to that too. Because for me, it's more just like, and this is kind of my fault, kind of like just working all the time too. But I tend to eat out a lot more than I used to. Like I
Mhm.
say, like a year or two ago, which is strange
can see
because
that.
it feels like I don't know. Yeah, that's one. Another one, what would it be? I guess I probably should get my sleeping schedule a bit better. I'm getting like 6.5 hours,
yeah.
which isn't great. It's it's enough to keep it solid, but you want that 8 or at least 7.5, something like that.
I find that's another thing that working out helps me with is because if I work out, I'm like by the end of the day, I'm probably pretty tired, so
Yeah,
it'll get me in the right state to like sleep earlier on time.
I should really get back to working out more hard. I literally have like 60% of a gym in my garage right now. My garage
Yeah, no,
slash
your
You have
barn.
setup's
you,
nice.
you have good
Your
yeah,
setup's
yeah,
nice.
you have a good.
It changed a lot since you guys showed up. There's actually like a bar and stuff there now. But yeah,
There was a bench there last
there is
time.
still a bench. It's just the bench
Yeah.
moved from the middle of the room towards the back, and like once you go out that door and to the left, that's the bar. There's like a table, bar stools around the bar. It's interesting, but yeah, it's like half gym, half
Oh, you mean
liquor.
sorry, when you said a bar, I thought you just meant like
No, like a
a-
classic drinking bar
Yeah,
type.
yeah. I
Yeah.
realize that now. When you said bar stools, I kind of keyed in.
Yeah. But yeah, really just sleep scheduling and trying to eat, like cook at home more. Those are the two big ones for me. I'm trying to think. That's pretty much it.
Oh, bad habits. My phone. I use I'm on my phone way too much, and I've realized that like part of the reason I don't finish a lot of video games or like animes or stuff like that is probably because I'm on my phone too much, and I could probably be using that time towards that or other productive things aside from video games and animes. But yeah.
Yeah. Jimbo? Any habits you want to break or change? And what have you been doing if you have, I guess?
I mean, a bad habit I've always had is like biting and like picking at my cuticles on my hands.
Oh.
And like
Sorry, cuticles are nails, right? What?
they're
No,
just
the
the
skin on
part
the side.
around your nails.
Yeah, the skin around
Oh,
the side.
they're interesting. You bite on that.
Yeah,
I did
sometimes
too for a
plays,
bit
mostly
when I was
pig.
a little
It's just
younger.
like, when you get those little like
Hangnails.
hangnail stuff.
Oh,
It's
okay.
really hard for me to like not pick them out and like because it's it bothers me when I feel them and like I don't like seeing them.
Yeah, I
But
literally
then
just like peel it.
yeah, and a lot of times when I
Yeah.
Dude,
do
you gotta be
when I
careful
eat
with
too
that. You peel
hard,
too. When you peel, it could keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
so
no.
for the most part, like if I'm out, then I'll peel it. But if I'm at home, I'll just grab like toenail clippers and
Yeah,
You know what,
the
cut
toenail
it.
clipper is the killer. You get that? You actually can't do anything
you like the
anymore.
pinching technique where you just like slice it off,
Oh, you
Yeah.
start
Yeah,
twisting
yeah.
it too.
like a
Yeah,
zip
yeah.
tie or.
and then like your whole pinky's like red afterwards because he's just fucking like.
Do you twist your whole pinky? Like, why is it red?
What?
Why's your pinky
No,
red?
no, it's just like I don't know. Maybe my fingers are just sensitive.
I don't know.
The toenail clipper or like the nail clipper is the killer for that. I
Yeah.
I just read your shirt, Jay. Rhythm?
think.
Oh, yeah. Mark didn't see it yet.
Oh, right. Yes.
Hey, that's based.
Dude,
It's so based, Jay.
Hey.
I just kicked my whole table with everything on it.
dude, Mark got the wild brain merch.
Oh my god, bro.
I see it.
Yes, sure.
What does it say?
Wild
What does it say?
brain.
Something
Never left,
based?
bro.
Something based?
No, it's. I think this was a
Flat
weird
based.
shirt.
Plant.
Yeah, no.
Oh, well, that's a different based.
No, because the thing is, I bought this from Valley Village, and I wanted to like peel off the plants part.
Oh,
so it
yeah.
says-
Base. Did you just buy a shirt that says
Base.
base?
Nice,
Buy a
nice.
shirt that says based. I'll get you. We'll pool in. Get Marco a shirt that says based for Christmas.
Hell no, I'm not getting Mark one. I need one of those stat. I love the shitty Walmart shirts, man. It's a guilty
No,
pleasure
Valley
of mine.
Village, even worse, bro.
Oh, Valley Village is the same as
You
Walmart,
can
but
find
stained
gems
and
at
scuffed.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Dude, pizza
Gems at
pizza
Walmart, really?
pajamas are so dope. at
No, in terms
Walmart.
of scuffed
Yeah.
clothing shirts, I think
It's Valley Village.
I think Value Village does have
It's gotta
Walmart
be,
beat.
bro.
To be fair to Mark there. Although I like getting stuff. I don't like usually getting stuff that other people worn. It's kind of weird to me.
I mean, just clean it before you.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
It's just something of mine, right? Always
Yeah.
felt weird doing it. TJ, bad habits, things you want to change?
Bad habits that I want to change. Well, I'm in the middle of changing a lot of them right now, so I'm not gonna list those. Or at least the ones I did change. Obviously, it was like my health and my posture, so I've been working out since August. And I have really bad self-talk, so I've been basically listening to reaffirmation stuff every morning for the past month and a half. I feel like I've been you've caught me like where I'm in the middle of like changing a lot of those. But the big one, I guess the one that's impossible for me to change. What? Well, two. Um, fine. You said it earlier. Yeah, that's one of them. The other is when I'm trying to work or do something, I can put my phone away on do not disturb, no notifications. it's not even the fact of like picking up the phone to watch a reel. It's checking to see if someone messaged me.
Mm.
Yeah, which 99.999% of the time it's no. So I'm checking like a golden retriever dog. Like, did someone message me? Did someone message me? Especially if I'm expecting a message.
Right.
It's having that stuck in my head.
Interesting. How about you, Mark and Moo?
One is definitely doom scrolling, like that, like
Yeah.
especially on Reddit. Dude, it's
Oh,
because
cool.
like it's like 20
Ooh.
minutes later, it's like, what the fuck have I been fucking doing? It's just being on these subreddits.
20
Like that.
minutes, dude. I could
Oh,
doom
okay.
scroll for like, I'll be like,
Half
what
an
the
hour,
fuck? It's
half an
2
hour,
a.m.
like, still, really? I don't know, like, because usually
I,
like
What is the actual
maybe not.
definition of doom scrolling?
Okay, I haven't doom scrolled on Reddit before, but like at least with like TikToks, YouTube Shorts, YouTube sometimes.
really
YouTube
I'll just be
videos sometimes, yeah.
I don't know.
I don't.
Yeah.
I
YouTube
purposely
Shorts is
try
like
getting rid of the shorts. I
it's
don't.
full of brain dead shit. It's
So,
just
any shorts
all,
are.
well, yeah,
But
basically. But
Mark,
because
I
the thing
love
is,
brain dead shit.
Brain dead
I
shit's the
Yeah,
shit that's
understand.
interesting
EJ's
sometimes.
EJ's a sucker for
No,
brain rot.
EJ, because like
Yeah.
I'm subscribed to like a lot of like technology Reddits, like Steam Deck stuff, PSP stuff,
Mhm.
and then so I just get hooked
Yeah.
on like seeing what everybody's posts. So
Oh no no, I definitely say like I could see Reddit's also being that same way. It's just I don't personally like go on Reddit that often.
Does doom scrolling have to be like negative stuff, or is doom scrolling just the act of like? Because I don't really understand what doom
I
scrolling
mean,
is.
is there
Is
really
it just
Doom
scrolling for like hours?
so
And does it has
Doom
to be
yeah.
negative or?
No, it doesn't have to be
Okay.
negative. It's just negative
So
because you don't really
it's
have the
kind of
control to
perceived as
stop.
being negative. Like think about it, when you hear the word doom scrolling, it's just you just hear like people mindlessly going on their phones, just not doing anything productive. But I don't know. That's how I
Yeah.
perceive
It's
it.
No, no,
yes.
I think that's the warped meaning, and that's the meaning now. Like what I was asking is doom scrolling the act of spending too much time consuming negative content
Well,
and
Well,
making
but
yourself
not
feel
really. But
sad?
like,
no,
But now
that's
doom
no.
scrolling, doom
No,
scrolling
that's
is just the
doom.
act of like, oh, I'm gonna watch
Continuously
10
watching
TikToks.
random shit. Yeah.
And it's 3 a.m.
No,
Like
this
is
doom
that
scrolling. I don't feel like it's ever been the specifically negative things. I don't feel like
uh,
there is
Not
something for that.
no, because that's what I thought it was when I heard the term first heard the term. I just never bothered to search it up. So it's like, oh, I watched 10 reels. Boom, it's 3 a.m. and I've watched like 100.
Right.
That's doom scrolling.
yeah, that's typically what I think of.
Okay. Just want no. It was clarifying. I actually barely had any idea what doom scrolling is.
Right. I think I've got. Yeah, I think we got through everybody. If that's being Mark. Next question. Right?
Did
Have
Jimmy? Did you?
yeah. The
A
nail biting.
little bit, yeah.
Remember the
Oh, okay.
yeah. Or not nail specifically, but the
Cute
I don't
and
bite my
hangnails.
nails.
yeah.
That's
I
gross.
do. That's bad, but
You.
yeah. Next question. What do you do to de-stress yourself? One thing I've been doing lately is I've been.
One thing I know you do, JJ.
I'm not. I'm obviously other than
We
the
all
obvious.
know.
Other than the obvious that we all know that we all do, but I'm just open with because I'm cool like that.
Chill like that.
I'm just chill like
I'm-
that. I'm just a chill guy.
cool like that. I'm cool like that.
Other than that, one thing I do is I've recently been just calling my parents more, and that's nice. Just to
Aw,
talk to
Aw.
them, right?
No, that's
Meanwhile, me and EJ.
My
spend
fish de-stress me
lots of
sometimes,
sex
although sometimes they also stress me.
Mm.
What else?
nice.
I don't really get too stressed. I'm more sore at times from working and stuff, but not really stressed. But yeah, but those are basically the things I do to de-stress. Let's start with Romeo this time.
De-stressing. I mean, bugging my siblings. I definitely bug my siblings a lot.
That did
just to
help.
de-stress.
That did help.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
fucking with my sister, only for her to fucking kick me in the dick or something mean as hell.
See,
Chip my
sister doesn't
fucking
really
front
have that
tooth when I was
option.
going
That's
for water.
insane.
Yeah, my sister wouldn't try that. She'll hit me with like a pillow or something like that, but
Jay, what's the
nothing that
story
extreme.
like? Your sister stole like your art project or something, and she sold it as her own, and then like you got super pissed.
What?
I remember you said something like
My
that.
art
Like a
project.
long time
art
ago.
project?
You think I'm good at fucking art?
No, not like
Yeah,
arts
no.
and craft. Like arts and craft, like something you made, and then like your sister
Oh,
stole
Like
it.
tech,
oh
maybe?
no. Tillison's class, they had the catapult. Remember? I helped her build one,
Oh, and then
Oh,
she
okay.
just stole
Yeah.
all your credit. Okay.
and she well, yeah. Well, it's fine. I don't care. I helped her. It's not
Well,
like I
yeah.
was like, you owe me. And to be fair, I
Yeah.
got help too for mine, and I fucking crushed that year.
My siblings are definitely good de-stressors. Video games, anime, just anything that like kind of gets me out of that mindset of whatever I'm stressing on. Doom scrolling. Doom scrolling, I definitely do just like to get my mind off stuff. Um, oh, working out has helped me with de-stressing. I find like after my workout, I just feel a bit more,
Relaxed.
yeah, and like just in a better mindset, I guess. So it's like I try to do it, or over the past like what 5 or 6 days. I've just been doing it daily just to get it like a good start on my day, and then yeah.
Nice, nice. TJ.
I should have said this as a bad habit. One of my bad habits is not knowing how to. I don't know how to de-stress because I feel like I put myself through so much, and I don't know how to relax. So I think what I've been trying to do is just put on some calm music, read.
Are you doing like
Um,
the classic man thing of bottling it in and then taking it out all at once at somebody?
absolutely.
I for sure do that too. For the bigger
That's
de-stresses. But I mean, I haven't. It takes forever to release that jar I put it all in, so I'm usually okay.
yeah. I think
Sure.
yeah,
The
it
jar has
got
a hole, so it does eventually go away. That's how I live with it.
it's yeah no that's the problem I have is like I'm basically teaching myself now how to de-stress, and I think I like it's to the point where I even don't remember how to do it. I literally have to write it down for me to figure out how to do it.
Mhm.
It's like what calming music, take a warm shower, game casually, and surrender to the what's it called the atmosphere.
Oh, so like completely escape into it.
Completely escape into it because if I don't completely escape into it, I'll tell myself you could be doing work right now,
Mm-hmm.
and then just plan for my next day, read, and then I also do I record myself talking about my day every night.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Every time you say that, like, could be doing work thing, I think of those, like, TikTok 14-year-old entrepreneurs who are like, I spend 5 hours a day trading.
Oh,
like,
I
you've seen those
fucking
videos of, like, people just, like, whipping out,
just
like,
so
some
dumb.
kid who's like,
Whoa,
I only,
whoa.
no, yeah, it's like the kids, like 12 or 14-year-olds, or just, like, some kids who are like, I just sleep 8 hours a day. I wake up. I already got my first house down and all this mumbo jumbo. And it's
Did
like,
you
no,
see
you
those
and
videos
don't.
his
like
name is Jack Doherty.
no. You see those videos like was that guy Andrew Tate, and he's like
Oh, I
I
fucking
wake up
hate that guy.
with a robe and
Holy shit.
fucking
Yeah,
like
that's exactly like the
like
kids' like
Anakin.
attitude about it all too. It's funny.
I think I wonder if you're talking about Jack Doherty because that's exactly who that kid is.
Yeah, every time I hear people talk
Isn't
about
he
that,
like
that's where I go to for some
anonymously
reason.
like or synonymously the most hated person on the planet right now?
I don't know. There's a
Who?
lot.
Andrew
Putin's
Jack
up
Tate?
there.
No,
Putin's
Jack
up there.
Doherty.
Yeah,
Jack Doherty. I'm
I
not.
don't know.
dude,
I
he fucking
there's a
like
lot of people, dude.
the
Aiden
one
Ross is up
video that made me
there.
kind of pissed was like
Yeah.
TJ. You seen the one where he was like driving his what was it?
Oh yeah,
Like
he was driving a really
fucking
expensive car and literally put his friend in danger
he
because he
can't
texted
even
driving and got
fucking
into a
like
giant ass crash.
he can't even drive straight. Meanwhile, me and Jay
Oh,
fucking
dude.
Yeah,
I got to my destination without
Blasting
any
funk.
yeah. He's like driving.
ear rape
Yeah,
funk.
he literally
There,
almost killed his friend.
No, that's so
yeah, there was
stupid. Like, how the fuck can you? I don't know. Maybe he didn't have like cruise control on the tires or some shit, but
there
it's a
there
fucking
was a
McLaren.
there was a video that that recently popped up on my Twitter timeline where a guy's like live streaming while he's driving, and then he gets into a crash, and the first thing he says after the crash is, "Chat, clip that,"
Yeah.
and he's
No,
like all excited over that. I'm like, why is
What?
that the first? Like,
that's like 90% of streamers. They only want the clips of like their important
Yeah,
stuff from the stream.
that's
so,
what
like,
it
if
is.
no footage,
that shit's so
Even if it's a
dumb.
I don't-
deficit, bad clout is
I don't.
clout.
I don't think that's 90%. I think that's the top. Like if the bell curve is like this, you're at the very top. Only those people are like
I
that.
don't know. I like a
I
lot of
genuinely
people,
think
I
so
don't know.
because like we're
I'd okay. I maybe not like top
I
10%,
think a lot
but
of
I feel
people
like
are
it's
hungry,
a
man. A
bit
lot.
further along the curve.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
That's-
say the top, but I will say a lot of people are like that. Like
People
especially the
really want
upcoming
fucking-
influencers or like the influencers that are like doing everything they can. Like it seems like every influencer in that sphere is also doing like pump and dump cryptos and
Oh
and all
no,
that.
Jay, those are just called what are they called, like Bitcoins or whatever. They literally make it so that they can buy the profit off of it, and it
Yeah,
just
they do their own
Yeah.
pump and dump coin. They're like, that fucking
yeah.
Oh,
Hawk Tua girl fucking did it.
yeah. And then
A whole bunch of
but,
people
like,
did it, and
okay,
everyone it's retarded. It's like, how do people know? It's like fall for that.
No, that's the
yeah,
thing.
no.
It's probably just a bunch of kids who don't know anything about.
I mean,
Well,
it's,
no,
I feel like it's the same.
there-
It's the same
no,
losers who are on
there's-
OnlyFans all the time and like throwing thousands at a girl who just to like call them bro or something like that. You know, it's
Mark, it's not just kids though. There's definitely some people out there who
No, I don't know. Like,
there's
they're
some
stupid
there's
enough
simps,
to
there's
do that.
mongoloids, there's fucking
What
retards,
the fuck's fuck?
idiots. There's just
You never heard him say
No, I've never-
mongoloid?
Well,
He's
not in that-
definitely he says
not that
mongoloid
aspect,
so many times.
mongoloids.
dude.
Really?
This guy has not gone on a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
Uh,
You haven't been, played with Jay in a while, huh?
Well,
I mean, other than Terraria, yeah, I guess.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, but what you call it? Jay, no, that. Oh, you're right. A lot of people are like that, where it's like, no. I think what you're looking for is hustle culture.
Maybe.
I think that's the word you're looking
Probably.
for.
I think so.
Yeah,
Hustle culture is something different though.
hustle
'cause
culture is where
hustle-
you can work. Where you can work like, you should be working 12 hours a day, sacrificing your sleep.
Okay, that's like a specific subsection of it. I could see that.
Mm.
But I feel like if just the definition of hustle, isn't that just trying to like better yourself or trying to improve on shit?
I think yeah, I think you're right, and that's the extreme. Because like when people think of hustle culture, they think of Gary Vee. Do you know who Gary Vee is?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah, that guy takes it to like an extreme to the point where it's actually like not that helpful at all.
Mm.
Mhm.
So yeah, so if you ever listen to that guy, that's what people think of when they think of hustle culture now. But I think you're right. That's what it once was. But now because of Gary Vee,
Right.
that's hustle culture. Andrew Tate's also hustle culture.
Yeah, but he's stupid hustle culture.
Exactly. Yeah. No, that's good. That's like that's stupid hustle culture and like,
Five Bugattis hustle culture.
ugh, yeah.
Jimbo, how do you de-stress? What have you been doing lately?
I mean, the way I usually do it is just do what I always do, you know, go back to my hobbies, play some games, put on a stream, someone I really like, you know.
Who?
Hmm?
Who?
Oh God, so many. Just
Name
mainly
one.
Moist Critical.
Do you like streamers?
I
Name
don't actually
one.
watch that much Moist Critical.
No? He just did like literally like
No.
today he did one about the he did one about the Game Awards and he was
Oh.
he was like not he was questioning about if the new Elden Ring game would be good or not because they were like it looked like some sort of Fortnite-esque kind of off the videos and stuff. I don't know.
I just like the videos where he's like he's reviewing drunk drivers.
Or like any yeah, of course. He does a bunch of funny shit. I watch him for that stuff too. I just love the way he rants. It's so like
So
the
monotone,
the way
but
he
so
describes things is amazing.
It's hilarious and satisfying.
Yeah.
I only wish I could throw some stuff out like that.
You throw out some pretty crazy shit.
Oh, I'm sure, but nothing like that.
Jimmy, keep talking. I have to show Jay something. What's it called? Wait, Jimmy, keep talking.
Huh? Oh,
I think he answered the question. We can go to Mark
mean-
now, or
well, I mean, I wasn't done, but
no?
Was the
Okay,
question
go ahead then.
de-stress?
Yeah,
Wait, wait,
de-stressing. What do you do to
Jimmy.
de-stress?
Dude, like-
Let's go to Jimbo real quick. I already
okay.
feel bad for
So,
cutting him off
Jimmy,
there.
yeah, I mean, the other way I found it to be good is like just to take a nice long shower. For
Mhm.
me,
Yeah,
at
but you
least,
still
you
might
know, because
Oh,
it feels like you're
yeah.
washing out the whole day's,
Oh, but okay. See, my problem with showers is I am an overthinker. So if I'm stressing about something going into the shower, that's all I'm thinking about. So I could see that working sometimes, but other times it's like it's just all I'm gonna be thinking about when I shower because there's nothing else to do. Like unless like I put on some music, but even if I put on some music, it's like I don't think it would really help if I'm really stressed about something.
No,
Mhm.
yeah, each EJ gets it. Yeah, I'm one of those. I'm one of those as well. Although I will admit, if you go into the shower with the intention of relaxing, I try this really because like I realized my shower has a mist mode, so it looks
Uh-huh.
really cool. And so there was one time where I was like super stressed, and I just sat in the shower under that like and pretended it was a waterfall,
Yeah,
Oh, I feel like I remember
and closed
hearing
the
this.
yeah,
I
and closed my. Oh yeah, you remember hearing this because I almost drowned myself because.
Okay, I definitely don't remember hearing that.
Never
One way to
mind.
de-stress, yeah.
I almost drowned myself because it was because of the mist mode. It was so the air was so humid. Like what is it called?
condensated. Like
Yeah,
it's
there was so much condensation in the air. I was breathing in water.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
you can't stress if you're dead, right?
Yeah,
I
there's
So-
no more
I hate the
relaxing,
mist
no more
mode.
drowning.
I hate mist mode on showers because I just feel like somehow both wet and cold on a hot shower. It's hard to like
No,
perspective. It's
you
like,
have to turn. You have to crank it. That you have to crank it really high for the mist
yeah, I
to
know.
form.
Yeah,
Crank that.
I like when I shower. I just like the classic like not jet, but like the decent.
Jet,
Jet
no.
mode.
Just one big fuck.
Dude,
Right
jet
in the-
mode
right in
up
the
the
eye.
bum bum.
Ooh, I wish we had a
Aqua
detachable
jet
shower.
up your ass.
That's an enema, dude. That's an enema. Yeah, to
What
de-stress,
is
Oh,
I
man.
happening?
to de-stress, I like having enemas.
Nice. All
Oh, I
set,
was gonna
Jimbo?
ask.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna ask. Do you guys all watch streamers?
I do not.
Watch what?
I watch YouTube videos, and
Streamers.
they tend to be like some of
mean,
them are streamers, but
The thing is, like, some of the VODs are on YouTube, so I can't really say like which
Oh,
ones are
but
yeah, right, because they re-upload
but
the
like,
VODs.
do you ever
You
watch
don't-
like live streams?
Oh, like
sometimes. Very
Rarely.
rarely. And only because it's weird for me because I don't watch for people when I do. I watch for like people playing certain games. Like one thing
You
I
watch
tend to do.
content.
Yeah, I watch for the content, not the streamer. Although it's nice to have a good streamer, right? Like one thing I do is I fucking go on and occasionally look for like OG Silent Hills or like older games, and like people are still playing them and they streaming them, and it's interesting because one, they have a smaller viewer base, so you can actually chat with the guy, which I love, which you can't get from big guys. That like connectability, and then two, it's I'm reminiscing of my emotions with the game because I'm watching the game. I'm watching someone else usually experience it for the first time, or at least I can, and if they haven't, they've played it, so we can vibe off of how great the game usually is and things like that. So yeah, I don't really. When I do, I will only go out with like very small streamers doing very obscure games.
Yeah.
So it's a different experience. I feel like than most.
Yeah, for me, I haven't like I used to watch one stream really regularly. Like this must have been like probably 5 or more years ago, and then now I just don't watch streams whatsoever. But I feel like it's still pretty popular to watch streams, so it's just like kind of something that I haven't wrapped my head around how like big Twitch and stuff like that is.
Right. Are you done with your thing, Jimbo? Anything else to add, or okay? Well, let's go to Mark, and we'll get to the next question here. How do you de-stress, brother?
de-stress. Like, yeah.
After a long day of getting your reels in, what do you do?
I mean,
Do you watch certain YouTubers things like
For
that.
me, like the thing that reminiscence in my head whenever I think of de-stress is taking a big fat shit while
Ooh.
listening to epic,
That a big fat shit after a long day at work
While
is
listening
fucking
to, like-
stellar.
like something like Oppenheimer music. It's like, dude,
We have liftoff.
oh, I said
That's awesome.
and then
Oh
you know
my
when the
God.
you know when the tempo change like gets faster and faster.
When you try
Oh,
shitting to
man.
the beat.
That's probably his own
Yeah,
nuclear
that's what I'm saying,
disaster
it's
right
like,
here.
I just listen to
Oh
epic
man.
orchestral music every time, like
No, yeah, I know what videos you're talking about. Is it with like
Valkyries or
is
some
it no?
shit?
Is it with like founding fathers and they're like lifting up dumbbells and shit? Those videos,
What?
those like classical workout mixes.
No, I'm just
No.
talking about like,
What? Oh,
just like orchestral like
Awesome.
music. Like,
Mark, do you know Ride of the
Oppenheimer.
Valkyries?
it.
Do you
Yeah,
know? Do you know the song "Ride of the Valkyries"?
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, it's something like that.
yeah, something like that, basically. Like Two Steps from Hell, just like those epic like orchestral music.
Right, right.
Or do you ever try to time it to the climax of the music?
So when you get the drop, you gotta do the plop.
I'd be lying if I said no. No, that's what I'm saying. When
You're like,
But not like-
hold.
That's what. That's why you're.
Drop it.
That's why. That's why you're on the shitter for a fucking hour at a time.
I
Jamming.
don't hold it. I do the best I could, but
You just
that
try to
doesn't fuck
time it.
me in, huh?
That's,
Mm-hmm.
dude.
Whatever.
I
So
hope.
it's like,
I hope you
no,
don't get. I hope you don't get constipated from this. That's really funny.
I hope you don't get hemorrhoids from sitting on the toilet for an hours at a time.
fucking with that part.
That's awesome.
I've slowed down. Like I've shortened my shit lengths. Like it used to be bad. Mark and I were pretty much on the same level.
Timing with a stopwatch.
No, but I mean, I used to be like, I would.
2 seconds longer.
I used to be terrible with that stuff, and
What's your shit? What's your shit PR?
it'd be like over half an hour easily sometimes. It was yeah.
That's good.
One
That's good.
YouTuber I've been watching de-stress, and I think I mentioned this once before, but it's like his name is like the Hoof GP, and he does like hoof trimming on like cows and shit.
Oh yeah,
That's-
that's like that stuff is actually.
And it's he
quite-
has like calming music, and the guy's very
Yeah,
like
who's-
soft spoken, really cool. His videos, which is weird because it's also really gross because like a lot of them have like ulcers or something in them.
Yeah.
Or dermatitis.
Yeah. Oh, she just cleans hooves. That looks relaxing as fuck.
It is.
This gives me the same energy as like people who watch like pimple popping videos.
Yeah, but pimple
Oh,
popping
no.
creeps is gross
Or-
to me, which is weird.
No.
There's pimple popping
That's
videos,
definitely not
and
the
there's
same
people with like
thing.
the ass ears where like the pore is so wide that they pull
Why
something.
would you? I don't
off of that?
understand those vids. Like, why would you even
No.
attempt to like try watching?
That's.
Like, I don't know.
I
I don't know,
mean,
people
honestly-
watch
I feel
beheadings.
like. Okay. That's okay.
I mean, all I'm saying
I
is
feel like
if people watch that, I'm sure people watch like zits getting popped, right?
I feel like
Uh,
the hoof cleaning thing is probably more similar to like power washing, if anything, because you're watching something really dirty suddenly become really clean.
I guess you're right, but what you got? I don't watch pimple popping videos. I just know there's an audience for that. But I will admit when I'm like
I watch
doom
a few.
scrolling on like Instagram and there's like there's like a video and then there's like someone who's like you trying to use tweezers to get like something gross
Or-
out of an ear.
Or cutting soap.
I don't
Uh,
watch those.
No,
Cutting
not
soap-
cutting soap.
Cutting
not
soap
even-
is a
yeah,
little tame.
yeah, cutting soap is pretty tame. But like, there's like imagine like this guy's ear is clogged, and he's trying to like pick something out with a tweezer.
Ew.
I don't know why I find that satisfying.
I've
I
never
What?
cleaned my ears.
Yeah,
I know
I-
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
I thought my
Wait,
shit
what?
like joke.
What
was-
did you say, Jay?
I never have to clean my ears. It's weird because I never like I don't know.
You definitely should.
I
be.
shower. I use earplugs a lot at work. That might be it too. Because sometimes when I'm using earplugs, you get a wad of
That's-
wax.
that's-
What? So you
Oh,
just filled it
uh,
up in your
mm.
earbuds?
Like my
No, earplugs.
earplugs.
Oh,
It's like the
earplugs.
kind you like roll up and put in your ear for
Oh,
construction.
I thought you like.
No, I don't shove it way up in there. Although sometimes I get a little bit, but I feel like we all get a little wax on our earplugs, like
I
for
don't.
earbuds or whatever.
I feel like you should still be cleaning it because
I don't know. I like to justify it because construction's loud, man, and that's like natural earplugs sometimes.
No, but like there's
Wild.
still
God-given
That's
right to
insane.
earplugs,
Getting
baby.
That's insane.
You've never like checked.
I
if
mean,
there's
I
anything
to
in
be
there?
fair, I used to like use fucking cotton swabs, but that's like 10 times worse.
Well, no, that you don't do that to clean your.
I know, but that was like 10, 20 years ago when it wasn't as like, oh, don't do that.
the fuck was that?
20 years ago.
What
This
just
thing
happened?
cracked. This thing cracked.
Oh.
Dude, this guy just he sharted.
No. Although it probably did
You
sound
like
like it.
hopped up. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because I was like, what? Because I was like leaning on this and the thing cracked down and went on my head, and I thought it was on deck too for a second. Like,
Yeah, I was like,
is this how I
what
die?
is happening?
Looking at my friends on a fucking Discord with my screen recording.
Post the clip.
Yo,
Clip it,
clip
clip
it, clip it.
This next question's a little bit more like harder to get, so I'm just gonna have it like I'm gonna say it, and we're all gonna like pitch in our own bits if we find any. But what hobbies do you either detest or don't approve of or don't like? Like, what are some things that you don't necessarily like?
Hobbies that I detest.
Ooh,
I don't like those
ooh.
like insect collecting things, like when they have like a scrapbook of insects or bugs. Yeah, I don't like that at all. weird to me.
Scrapbook of
What's-
insects.
Yeah,
What do
yeah,
you
in,
don't like
like
about it?
I don't know. It just feels like weird to me or creepy.
Wait, what do you mean by a scrapbook?
Like
of
you know,
insects?
like
Is it
you know
like-
how people
like-
have collections of bugs, right?
Insect specimens.
Like actual
You know,
real
like
insects.
they pin on like boards and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the difference between like having an insect like that versus having a fish like that?
No, because they're dead.
know-
They're like dead, and they keep them, and they as a collecting.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, like
okay.
you know the ones like the butterflies in like a picture frame. That kind
Yeah.
of stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's like
Not
stuff like
like-
that.
not like a
Not
pet.
like pictures or like actually, like having a pet bug. I don't give a fuck if you have a pet bug. It's more like
Okay,
it seems weird to like be like a sought out collector and like getting them and
Okay,
so would that be the same thing as like when they capture bugs and then put it in resin to like admire
yes, yeah, I'd say.
Okay.
Although I do like that one. It seems a bit better to me. I don't know why. It's strange. I'm very
how do you,
selective in
how do
terms
you
of that.
feel about like taxidermy then?
Oh, with
that's
deer
basically
and
the same
bugs
thing.
and stuff like that, it's kind of creepy. It is kind of creepy, but I see of it less of a problem, I guess, which is well, no.
Well,
It depends on what, because I dislike like rhinos and like those endangered
oh
animals.
yeah. I mean, of course.
And like obviously the really bad like poachers who just found or acquired a rare tiger from fucking Zimbabwe or something, right? And they're like you know what I mean, like those rare endangered species that they're like, oh, this was so cool, and they turn fucking, I don't know, elephant hooves into like tables and shit like that, or a gorilla's palm into an ashtray. That's detestable to me. But if it's like a deer, sure, why not? If it's like a very widely spread animal that's not like going endangered or is obviously commonly hunted or sought after, or like a bison, maybe I'd be fine with. But yeah, the insects are strange to me because usually those are almost always endangered as well, which I wonder if those two correlate. Like especially because like the more sought out, like a monarch butterfly, okay, even though they are starting to become less common. But like there's often like the ones they collect and like hide are like dangerous or endangered or harder to find insects. That's something.
I don't know.
dangerous hobbies, or not dangerous hobbies, but like hobbies you detest.
Or don't like or don't think should be a thing.
Vaping, 1000% vaping.
I
Yeah.
disagree with that only if you're I believe vaping should only be for like smokers trying to get rid of cigarettes.
But they're apparently like just as bad, if not worse.
Yeah, to me, vaping and cigarettes are the same. That's. I feel like I've seen enough articles
At least it smells
to
nice, right?
articles and like
Cigarette.
I would much
that's the only-
rather
that's the only
have the
thing.
smell of vape than the smell of cigarettes. To be
Yeah,
fair.
1000%.
Yeah.
What that? Yeah, that.
Just for the fact that there's
But-
no like, no
Nicotine. in the air?
secondhand smoke
Oh,
is like such a big
Oh, there's
improvement
1000%
for
nicotine
everybody
in
else,
it,
especially.
1000%.
So I'd say like I'd rather have the world vape than smoke cigarettes, but
Yeah, if I
I feel like
if
at this
you-
rate, both of those aren't going to go anywhere.
they're
right?
not.
So
They're not. It's a big red flag for me if they're a vapor.
yeah, I think the biggest red
Vapor,
flag for a
smoker.
relationship for me is if they smoke,
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
or if they seem
cigarette-
like a big gold digger. Both of those are like terrifying.
Yeah,
to me.
yeah, that's
Like-
another one.
Huh, I hadn't. Oh, wait, what did he say, Jay?
Well, not terrifying, but like red flags.
Yeah.
Oh, you said gold digger?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you
Gold
hear
digger.
what you thought I said the N word?
No. I heard something about
Flag, yeah.
bigger. So
Yeah.
I heard something about bigger, so I thought you were just like you were terrified of the idea of this person being taller than you.
I'm
Gold
terrified of taller
bigger.
people, bro. They make
Gold
me insecure.
big- No, dude, Jay's the opposite, dude. This guy likes Colossus.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this guy likes feeling small.
But would you like Colossus? As
Well, no, I don't like feeling
significant other?
small. I like that game because I admire the bigness of the
Oh,
others.
never mind.
I-
okay,
Just
Yeah,
to,
would
I
you
love that
enjoy
in the
lady
different way that I
human
feel like a lot of
chest?
people do. Well, yeah, she has huge tits and a rockin' ass.
this is true. This is true. This is true.
If
This
we're
is
being
true.
real, but that's a different story. I don't want to fuck shadow any of the Colossi. Although the third one's pretty. No.
No.
No, but no, seriously, I love the game for the Giants because like if I was to get a tattoo, it would be of the sigil, like of the Giants.
I could see that.
It's very this is very weird. I feel like this is very weird of me to say because I'm okay if my friends do it. But let's say I have someone very special. I wouldn't want them to do any weed.
Mhm.
I know it's like supposedly fine, but I don't like that. Which I'm saying it's weird because I drink, right? So that's why I was like, oh, but I can't do it if my special someone does weed of any kind.
That's fair. I mean, it's, yeah,
Interesting.
that's how you feel about it,
Hmm.
right?
Mm.
I feel the same about opioids, like
Oh,
meth or coke or like any those super drugs. I wouldn't want anyone doing those kind of things.
Yeah, I feel like that's.
Oh, you said anyone. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Okay.
No, it's because like I'm okay with my friends doing not opioids but like like marijuana.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Just what? Okay,
Oh, no, that's okay. Okay, let me go.
I'm back,
Dude,
boys.
I pay money to see
I've been
Jimmy
waiting for
do a
Jimmy to
line.
give me
If Jimmy did a line,
No money in the world would get
If
Jimbo
I do
to
a
do
live line right on this podcast,
if Jimmy did a line, I would pay you. That's insane.
No.
No way. I'll pay you to
Absolutely
ruin your
not.
life.
No, because that's insane, bro. Jimmy doing a line.
clippable moment, man.
Yeah, it's
Check
unfathomable.
clip that. Check clip that.
It's unfathomable.
Yeah, it's insane.
I would
Dude,
actually.
I'll give you my life savings.
Oh, that's great.
I'll give you my life savings. It's not gonna happen.
Oh. I thought you were gonna say it's not much.
I was too, to be honest. It's not much, but I'll give it. That's why I'm okay with giving it.
What are you talking about, man?
When you
I'm
got
totally
nothing to
rich.
give, there's a lot to go
I
around.
can afford a Costco glizzy tomorrow.
Nice,
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
nice, nice. Another bad hobby, or if this counts as a hobby, is I want OnlyFans to go away, man. I'm sick of seeing sluts getting fucking
Money.
from poor, sad men desperate to be, to feel any affection from any female. It's, I don't know.
Okay. I mean, okay.
And I know they're
Why-
finding. I know the guys in this scenario are usually finding solace, or at least something hot to like, get stuff out with. But it just seems pathetic to me.
It's
Okay. I feel like it's pathetic more so for the guys. 'Cause
Yeah.
The girls, at least they're getting a fucking.
No, I get
making-
it. They're getting their bang. I'm not
they're
necessarily.
getting their bang.
It's just a part of me is like, damn it.
Damn it! I did do that.
Kind of. That's the way to describe the whole situation like that. Like, damn it.
I mean, I feel like you're it's really weird because we're guys. We can never go into the mind of a woman, but like,
Speak for yourself.
Whoa.
yeah, Dude.
Whoa, Jimmy.
dude, this guy does lines and he fucks. Like, guys, hold on. I think we found Jimmy's hobbies.
I know how to de-stress. Yeah.
Coke and OnlyFans. That's it, baby.
No, but like
Coke, OnlyFans, and a credit card I don't plan on paying back. That's the life, baby.
Like motto.
Oh, man. The sad part is that probably is someone's life out there.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, 1000%.
1000%. That's someone's life. But I feel like OnlyFans is like it's been the same since like history, bro. It's online prostitution. That's literally what it is,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah,
And,
it just
and
went from like in person to online.
yeah,
Yeah.
it went from rolling down your window to now
Yeah.
signing up online.
The rolling down your window thing wasn't bad.
You say that like you like had a good experience. Like
No.
yeah,
Nothing
the
like
way
that.
you're
that was good.
I've
Yeah.
done
I can't
that.
drive. I can't roll down my window.
You
We
can't
can
roll
be the
down your
passenger.
window, and like it's really hard to find a car now that like you roll down the window.
Oh,
So
dude,
it's
I
like-
miss them.
like
Those
my
they're going extinct.
Yeah,
There's
they're
there's still some goodies out there. Like
I love getting
Why I'll
doing
never,
it.
like,
worked
sell
out every
my
time I
car.
shoot
Yeah,
it.
My car's
or
gonna
or
be-
at least in NA. If you go to like Asia, it's everywhere.
Well, yeah, if you go to like third
But-
world countries, I'm sure they'll kick in it with stuff from like 20 years ago that's brand
Yeah,
new
they're
to them.
just
I
like,
get it, yeah.
shh.
Mark, you said there was
Uh,
like World War II Jeeps until like recently in the Philippines,
No,
wasn't there?
it's still
It's still-
actively being used.
It's still
I'm
there, yeah.
sure
Yeah,
they're
it's
still being
insane.
used there.
Yeah,
The gas guzzling Jeeps. Ooh.
but it's just so cool to ride them because like you can just hang out the door.
Yeah.
You fall off your.
Dude, I've only been in a couple Jeeps or Wranglers like that, and they're nice. You feel like a badass, even though you're buckled in as safe as you can pretty much be because it has a fucking roll belt. But
we should import one from the Philippines.
A Jeep? No fucking. They're not
Jeepney,
letting
bro.
you.
I know,
No,
Wait.
no, they're not letting you.
I got a
They're
question,
not letting you.
in the Philippines or I guess China or any of that, do they drive on the left or right side of the road?
Philippines right.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Philippines.
Right.
Philippines is right.
Yeah.
It's only Japan and
Well,
Britain. Well,
Australia.
Oh yeah, in Australia. That
Hmm.
drive-
I feel like in China, just drive wherever you want.
Yeah. China's drive wherever the
If
fuck
you can, I
want.
feel like you can't drive anywhere in China.
On the
Most of
side.
The
Well,
traffic must be terrible for the cars, right? I've seen
Remember-
those streets,
Oh,
man.
God, it's
Most of
horrible.
the
Dude, we
dash
live
cam
in
crashes
we live
in
we live in
China.
Richmond, dude. It's basically the same shit.
I love the Russian dash cam crashes. They're the best.
Yeah,
They're just driving and then it's just like bang through a brick wall.
just like go off a cliff and then it's like
Oh, blipped. Just keep driving.
They're still drunk out of their mind.
Something about OG Volvos, man. They're indestructible. They're like the Nokia phone for cars.
That's awesome.
Mm.
I love that.
Any other hobbies or things that we don't
I was just
like?
gonna follow up on like what TJ said. Like, I think smoking for me is that's an automatic no.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like, I feel like, yeah, I think smoking for me is for sure an automatic no.
If you don't
Vape-
love your body, there's no way you can love me.
I'm gonna
Vaping-
kill
How can you take care of me if you can't take care of yourself?
See, I don't
I'm
know
a
how to feel
Taurus. I'm sorry,
Dude,
EJ,
dude,
go ahead.
The Valley Girl is there.
Vaping, I don't really know how to feel about, because, like, I have friends who vape, and I'm like, when they do vape, I'm not really particularly bothered by it. I kind of dissuade them from it. Like, I know one of my friends was, like, trying to stop from doing it, and I was, like, kind of encouraging him on it.
Yeah, it's no good.
So, I don't really know how to feel about vape. I feel like it might not be a deal breaker, but I feel like I would be trying to convince them to stop. And then weed, I feel like if it's the smoking, it might be a deal breaker for me just because I
Yeah.
don't like that smell. I
Yeah, no.
hate that smell.
Yeah.
But if it's just like gummies and stuff, uh,
Yeah.
I don't find it particularly bothersome.
Yeah, because I don't. Yeah, smoking it's just rough. Anyway, I only do it drunk, to put it that way.
Mm.
I was gonna say something now. I forgot. But yeah, anything else? This isn't something I find bad, but I find it cool, which it doesn't fit for this. But I like seeing. Well, like, it's kind of bad because I like seeing videos of like someone getting like an aquarium or something, and then having like 2 or 3 ant colonies just have a mega battle.
What is this?
I've seen videos. It's like YouTube's or like even just nature
This
documentaries
sounds
where
like
it's obviously
something JJ would
natural, but it's
watch.
so cool. I love fucking.
And then
like,
you
it's-
say you also don't like insect collections.
Yeah, but ants aren't extinct at all. There's more like ants per pound than there is people per pound than there is people per pound. So
And that makes it okay.
yeah, because there's plenty. Dime a dozen.
It makes it all gay. That's what I heard from Jimmy. It's all
Close enough.
gay.
Because it's not a good thing, but I find it interesting and fun to watch. What else?
Dangerous.
I like how like part of this question is also red flags.
Oh, kind of.
Yeah.
Which yeah.
If you reframe it that way,
Oh,
it also
red
gives good answers.
Yeah.
Like because technically, if someone has a red flag, that probably means that they have it as a habit rather than a hobby.
Yeah.
So I guess it's habits versus hobbies.
Well, that's the title, right? Hobbies and
Yeah.
habits.
Yeah.
Habits and habits.
Hobbits and what? What'd you say, Mark?
Hobbits and habits.
Yeah, habits and habits.
Hobbits. The hobbits.
You know what? Actually, one thing that's kind of started to bother me because it's happening like in my classroom is like one of my classmates. He's like he really loves using ChatGPT.
Oh.
He's always on his phone, and like anything he does, like assignment wise, like question wise, he's always using ChatGPT.
Oh, he's
Like-
dependent on it now.
My
Yeah, and,
relationship
like,
with that is so weird.
And
But
like
not gonna lie, compared to like Google search right now, I mean, for like the small, like really rhetorical stuff, I don't know. I feel like ChatGPT got me more answers than like Google's AI equivalent it has right now.
yeah, but like this guy like he's on his phone like way too much. It's gotten to the point where like our instructors like have stated to like
Oh, really?
not,
Oh,
he's
okay.
done it like during class, like while our chef's talking, and like he's gotten warned so many times, but he keeps doing it, and like every time I see him, he's always on his phone, and it's like
Really?
Jimmy, this is during your
People in college told him to stop? Like his professor? I thought with that stuff like that, it's they don't give a fuck because they paid for the course.
Wait, Jimmy, is this your cooking class? Or...
No,
yeah,
that's
my
not
my
dog.
yeah,
Oh,
my-
okay, okay.
my culinary. Well, I mean, it's like it's pretty direct because we're like in front of the
Yeah.
chef, and he's like
Mm.
showing us
I
how to
see.
do
Well,
stuff,
it's
and then he's
kinda-
always
yeah.
just on his phone.
Like, how the fuck are you gonna cook if
That's
you...
Fuck, bro.
Yeah,
What?
and there's also like there's the sanitation issue. Our phones are pretty nasty, right? So if you're like always touching your phone, you gotta
Yeah.
wash your hands afterwards. And plus, this guy like he sneezes into his and like sneezes and coughs into his hands all the time.
That's a red flag.
I-
Fuck that
yeah.
shit.
Every time I see that, I cringe a little.
Ah,
And like
oh, this
Dude.
guy's my chef. Oh, this guy's gonna cook
There's some
for me.
rough fobs around here in Surrey that I've seen cough without covering anything. Not even their not even their
Yeah,
hands.
and
Just like they look down and they shoot it out.
Yep.
It's-
The guy I'm talking about, he's Asian. He's Chinese.
Mm.
So doesn't really, help dispel that stereotype.
Mm.
Have you guys like heard like most American schools now they have like this
Guns?
pouch you gotta put your not gun. No, you gotta like put your phone in now. Like
Yeah, no, I approve of that
Uh,
actually.
Honestly, yeah, same.
No, but it's easy for us to say because we're out of high school.
Yeah, we're adults. It would suck,
Uh,
but it's
no,
also your
I don't know.
crucial time of your life where you're supposed to learn. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I would still approve of that even when we were in high school, honestly. Because, I mean, hell, I lived. Or when did I get my first phone? 16? Like, some people are having their phones these days at like 5? Younger?
Dude,
Mhm.
iPad kids. They already have it from.
Yeah.
iPad kid.
I had it at like
Like
I think
born
12
with
or
an iPad.
13. What was
It's
grade
like the
6? Was
first
grade
baby
6
toy. Just
12?
give them a fucking.
Yeah, grade 6 would be 12.
Yeah, I got the
I think.
Samsung Galaxy Discover. That was my first phone.
One
Fucking
day,
small
one,
phone. I left it out in the rain for a full day and it fucking still worked. I
Jay,
love
one
that
day
phone.
I'll buy
Damn.
They
I'll
don't
buy
build
you
them like these days, man. They don't build them like that. Leaving it out in the rain on a table.
we did
Damn.
where we just threw our phones across the field for no apparent
Pokemon Go? Yeah, I remember that.
No, but it was you and me as well. Like with the
On the grass? Yeah.
Galaxy Ace 2X,
Well,
and it had like the.
You gotta test the durability.
mine had that UAG case, I remember, yeah. And I thought that was a shit. And it was, to be fair.
Like, hey guys, check this out, and fucking throw it like a disc.
Face down on the concrete.
I remember he had like a phone that was because like you did rugby and shit, so you needed one with like that actual like.
Rim.
It's not even a case; it's like a part of the phone.
Yeah.
I remember one of your phones, but like.
Yeah. It's like you literally have to open it up, put it in, lock it up, put a rubber around the lockup. Yeah.
Your current phone is like that basically.
My current phone doesn't need a case because it literally is 5
Oh.
pounds and it's like metal along the edges. The only thing I had to do, and is I had to replace the charging port once because it died
Have
on
you
me.
ever dropped your phone on your face, especially?
Mate, I dropped my phone from 4 floors down on a concrete, and all I
but
did
just
was
on
get a
your
new
face.
screen. I love
Like,
this
would
phone.
No, but like on your face, like would it actually?
Oh, Mark, all the time.
It stings.
Dude, I thought I broke my nose on my phone dropping on my face once. Because my phone's heavy.
Yeah, I know it's so.
Dropping a brick.
2
on
pounds.
your face.
Arm width, well, almost arm. It was like maybe a foot away.
You're watching like this.
Yeah, on my back, just like hand in the air.
It's
know.
literally
Okay,
like
yeah.
a power bank.
Usually it lands on my chest if it does, but once it landed on my nose, and I had to check if
like,
it was bleeding.
Yeah, that's the instinct.
I like
that's the
sit up
instinct.
and be like, please don't start dripping, please don't start dripping.
No, I always worry if I got a bump here.
Yeah.
Every time because of the corner.
Mhm.
Because it looks odd if I had a bump.
Yeah. I think that's it in terms of bad habit. Oh, another one.
Abby's.
This isn't a habit or a hobby.
Habit.
It's more of a cultural thing. But why do people eat octopus live, man? It just seems so weird to me.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah. Oh, it's a thing.
it's dangerous and it's cruel and
They have to like drink oil
Oh.
to like lube up their throat, so they can like send it down there and gulp it through. And
yeah.
Is this still like?
and if they grab on, yeah, they're wriggling. They're alive. They're in the water. They pull them out,
No.
eat it, and they have to swallow and force it down because if you don't, you literally suffocate and die.
Yeah. Yeah, because the
It's
guy's
addicting
wiggling
in
around in
Korea,
their fucking.
like-
Jimmy, it's like
Dude,
that scene in The Boys.
I wouldn't eat. The
Oh.
closest I've ever had to that is I've been to like a real good sushi place where the meat was raw that you can like, see the nerves going. It freaked me out, but I'm like, it's fish, it's dead.
Okay.
What? Yo, that threw me for a loop. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
It's just an elevator noise.
I think we've explored that question to its fullest. Let's get on to the next one. How much free time do you have? Do you enjoy having free time or being busy? I like being busy, but I do enjoy laying on my back watching videos and doing nothing.
Yeah, I love my free time, dude.
I love my free
I
time,
love my
but
free time.
in those days where I was working like 12 hours a day and every day, I did like it. My mentality was getting berserk near the end of it, but I did like it. You know, there's something good about
I
getting in
can-
that grind and seeing like so much progress, right? I guess I'm similar
Yeah,
with anime with that binge 3 series, and I'm like, yeah, that's done and over with.
I could see that. I could understand that with your job, I guess, but with my job, it's just like I'm constantly dealing with people. So
Oh yeah,
if I'm constantly working, there's gotta be there's bound to be one customer that pisses me off. So, like, I I don't know. I don't think I could grind and enjoy it. Like I didn't. Shut.
No, I'm laughing at something completely different. Like I thought I had about I was thinking about going to your Under Armour and being the Karen.
Oh no! I would just see you and start laughing immediately.
No, you gotta like put on a disguise so he doesn't recognize
I'll
you.
put a mustache. I'll put a mustache.
Oh yeah, I definitely wouldn't recognize you.
Can I
then.
speak to your manager? Is there an EJ in here?
I'm sorry. I need the manager, not this one. The manager. Where's EJ?
Oh, he's name dropping.
Where's that
Oh,
little
boy.
manlet? Just go off. No.
You're telling me that I was here earlier with a 20% off discount, and now you're telling me it's 15?
What do you mean I can't barter?
What do you mean? How's your day?
The only enjoyment I really get out of my job is just talking to like my friends there. So
Yeah.
aside from that, I don't really enjoy my job that much.
I commend anybody in like anyone who has to deal with any human resources like that, like dealing with people in general, because people fucking suck, man. If I was doing what you were doing,
Awful, dude.
EJ, all it takes is one Karen. I'd get fired and maybe in prison because I'd throat punch the fucking hoe. Like I have no patience for people who don't have patience for me.
You would have like sucker punched like.
Dude,
the
I get
person
mad at a
I
fucking
dealt
tile
with.
or something. Like I get mad at inanimate objects at work. I can only imagine dealing with people that don't like me, like the situation they're in, and expecting me to fix it. It's terrible.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, like if we're talking about red flags, that's a huge red flag for me.
Karen.
Like
Throat
if
punching
someone-
people, yeah, I get it.
Entitlement.
entitlement, just like treating like
Belittling others,
service,
yeah.
Dude,
treating
we're-
service workers like terribly.
Like we're minimum wage workers, dog. Like we're just trying to stay afloat. What the fuck are
Yeah.
you doing being mean to them, right?
Yeah.
It's actually kind of insane, dude.
Oh,
I-
and go for it.
No, it's like I'm just restating. It's like, dude, I got someone triggered by saying how can I help you?
No, that's dumb.
Huh? I had to scream in my
Um,
car for a little bit.
Yeah, I think the other thing that pisses me off, just as badly, if not worse, is when it's like one of like someone you know who like if it was anyone other than them, they wouldn't be getting yelled at as much.
Right?
If that makes sense,
So
it's
white
like
women? What do you mean?
no. I'm saying like one of my teammates, like if it was a guy, if it was like JJ, if it was you, they wouldn't be yelling at you. But because it's like someone
Nepotism?
smaller, no.
Oh, I see what
No,
you're getting at
it-
now.
it's
No,
like-
yeah, I get that.
Yeah, it's like the kind of vibe they give off of. It's like with UJ, I think more people would be more hesitant to yell at you in this.
Yeah, I get it. You're not
But-
necessarily a threatening figure at work, or you're a manager, so you have to take the flack no matter what. And yeah, I get that.
No. It's not like it's not even like people yelling at me. Like there were times where I wasn't the manager, but I could hear like one of the other cashiers getting yelled at by someone, and I like immediately want to step in and like tell them to fuck off because like I feel bad for the cashier, right? Like I'd rather be the one getting yelled at in like in some situations like that than the other person, just
Yeah,
because
that's fair.
it's that
Square
other
up at
person.
work.
Yeah, no, I'm similar to you with that regard, AJ. In terms of that, I would much rather someone yell at me than yelling at like my coworkers or friends I care about or something like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
You give me
there's
guys
some
to save me
coworkers.
then.
There's some coworkers who like can't or don't really give off the vibe that they'll fight back, or I think like they take it internally.
Yeah.
Whereas like there are other workers they can handle themselves and
Yeah.
they'll be okay. It's when they target the ones that can't or like
Yeah.
won't fight back, that's where it pisses me the
Yeah.
fuck off.
They like overstep their boundaries because they know they're not going to get like recompense, or they're not going to be like have to face their actions.
In
Yeah,
trouble. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, I definitely agree with that because like we went to Bear Creek that one time and those guys were being like racist at the park.
Oh,
If we stayed there any
holy
longer,
shit.
I would have spazzed. I would have.
Yeah, holy
I still
shit.
remember like
I would
with
have been
the
right there
they threw
beside you.
stuff at us, right? While we were
Yeah.
taking pictures with the drone.
No, the
Yeah,
worst
no,
part
I'm
is
sure
I know what I
people
would have
throw
done. I would have been doing the same thing to them. Like I would have been like the hand gestures. I mean, I would have been, hey, you know, thou who
No,
cast the
okay.
first stone, I throw back.
Honestly.
I'm not a better man.
No, I remember.
I don't need
like,
to be.
I picked up the stick they threw at us, and then I was about to throw it, but it was either EJ or UJ or.
Oh, I
maybe
wouldn't throw it.
Pat
I'd run at them with
No,
the stick and beat them with it.
No, it was probably Pat. Pat
Okay.
Pat was definitely like Pat
he,
was
did,
pissed.
he was the
but he
diffusing,
was-
yeah.
Yeah, he was definitely trying to diffuse us because
He's
I
smart
think me and
enough.
Jay were ready to step up.
Oh, for sure. As soon as I turned over and I saw those 3 or 4 dudes, I'm like, oh, it's on.
No, the thing is like.
I haven't
You
tussled
kicked
in a
their
while,
ass,
but
bro.
I know I
I was
will.
probably like moving along with the joke, and I just wanted to like just throw shit at them.
Yeah, Mark, you throw the stick and then like you join us for the bit and then you go away and if we were starting to win, you'd come back. I know
I
it would
threw it
happen.
from afar.
Once I get like 2 guys held down, that's when you start swinging. You won't get them down there, but once they're down there, you'll get that 3rd kick in.
No,
Dude,
like,
I'll fucking kick some
no, it's like
people, dude.
you guys know in WWE when the close-up camera is like, yo.
Oh, come on.
That's you.
Yeah. No, you'll be the cameraman. And you would one camera here and then you'd start like doing light punches and
Don't
with
do
the other.
Alright, while you're recording, don't do
Shit,
this.
You got rocked.
Guys, there's a fight happening.
Oh man.
He's lifting an ambulance.
But yeah, if we stuck around, I would have spazzed. Because if they were doing it to me, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Not for me.
Not a little. Not, I don't care if they were like, "You crack a motherfucker, retard," or any of that. I don't care. But if they were like making fun of people or friends, or again, like you said, people who not that you can't defend yourself, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean in that scenario.
Yeah. Free time. How about you guys? Back to the question. You got much free time? Do you have too much? Do you have not enough? Do you enjoy free
Oh
time?
yeah, how
Do you
the fuck did
hate
we get
free
there?
time?
That was quite the tangent.
I think you harkened back to the red flag thing, Jay. That's how we.
Oh
Yeah.
right, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Dude, I think I gave myself little free time. But I think that's just because I have stuff that I want to do in the future that I'm not doing now. It's weird because a lot of people disagree with me on this. I have a job, but it's just like I don't want to work too much. Like I want, like, one of the conditions that I'm hoping my work is like honoring, which I like emailed them about, is especially in January when it gets slow. I asked them for maximum 15 hours a week, maximum. Just because I want that time to focus on my game, to make a video game and improve that side of my career while making at least some money to stay afloat because I can
That's-
afford to, because I
that's-
live with my parents.
What, a week? You mean? Like, so 2 days a week?
Maximum,
Okay.
maximum 2 days 5 hours. Enough. 3 days 5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my absolute max.
That makes sense. You don't really see it as work. You just see it as something you do to make money, which I guess
Yes.
is work. But yeah, okay.
Yes, exactly. It's not my career at all.
Pumping out the hours to get the moolah. I mean, that's just life, man.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
ambitious like that. I didn't want to go for like something I might enjoy more, which I actually do
Yeah.
enjoy the trade. So I did luck out with that because I wouldn't enjoy being an RCMP deal because that's literally like dealing with the worst people.
Yeah, I mean, the reason I say I thought I'd be like weird for it is because I know there's like a lot of my coworkers, they absolutely hate the job, but they consume more hours when they can.
Well, yeah, everyone needs money, man. Not everyone
Yeah.
has supporting and loving families.
Yep, but yeah, it's really weird because I don't get any financial aid at all, which is why people like ask me how come you don't work more. It's just,
Trust me,
well,
the
I have
house alone is a big one.
Yeah.
Not having to pay rent is very fortunate, and that's coming from someone who
Exactly.
moved out at 19.
Yeah. That's why I thought I was like okay, but then people totally like, how come you don't work? And I'm like, I started to question it. I'm like, okay, I think I'm fine. But anyways, yeah, I want more time to work on my game dev stuff and my competitive gaming career. I would
Mhm.
love to work on both of those.
That's fair. and it's hard to like critique or give advice or anything because that's a completely different field to the one I'm either used to and comfortable knowing. So I wouldn't even know what to tell you if I could tell you something.
Nah.
And even if I could, you shouldn't listen because it's your dream.
That's right. That's right.
Wow.
That's
Inspirational
right.
quotes from Jonathan Jr.
Dude, wait, I got the full name? Dude, we're so back. We're so there.
Yeah. How about you,
That's
Mark? Any?
No, I think I'm the opposite of you guys. I'm like guilty of having too much free time.
Yeah.
Like I
Mhm.
personally think I shouldn't have left Wild Brain a year ago.
Oh
I
yeah.
think no, because the thing is like they listed another layout artist role, so I was like, okay, I might as well
Yeah.
apply for that and see what happens.
They've been rough with that field of work.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who's unemployed in the
Everyone,
entire.
trust me, everyone feels like that, but it's not the case. I mean, like it's bad in terms of a
Not
lot of
lie, I feel
AI's been
like
taking a lot of those jobs too, or
I
like
don't know.
the
Well,
brunt
not
of it.
really AI, but like it's just that right now, like I think I remember I saw like a comment saying it's like the equivalent of like people selling like the shovels for a gold mine that doesn't exist anymore. Like there's too much artists out there that once you're in the industry and
It's oversaturated.
There's a lot of
yeah,
diggers, but not a lot of gold. Yeah.
yeah. Because the thing is like you should, even though like I only been there for like almost 2 years, you should be there for at least like that's why TJ, we also see like the recommended minimum for like average job is like 3 to 4 years, right?
That's bullshit. I
I know. It's like
entry level jobs being 5+ years is
yeah,
bullshit.
Yeah.
like yeah, right? Like
But I
Mm,
mean,
it's
that's
one
just a
yeah.
thing.
competition, man. Step up
Yeah,
or step out.
it's like it's unfair because of the way you break. Okay, so like I kind of want to comment on like the when Mark says like yeah the world is saturated with artists. True, but every artist is unique and you can and
Precisely.
like every
Precisely.
artist is unique and that means there's only one artist. Like really everyone sees the world differently, which is why I think even though you're competing with a bunch of artists, it's more like there's no two artists that are the same.
I feel like
So it's like
it's okay to expect the years though, because you could be the most like you could be a visionary at the art, but if you only want to work a day out of a month, then they don't
it's
want
nobody.
to get you on board for a lot of things with that kind
No,
of
but
stuff.
it's like
Um,
but no, but they're asking for like 5+ years out of graduating.
Yeah.
yeah,
That
another thing.
Yeah, that's like
Like how
the
the fuck?
okay. So I actually like learned about this. So if it's 5+ years, don't do it. If it's 2+ years and you just graduate, fucking apply
Yeah, yeah.
because that's because I think it's what Jay is saying as well. It's just saying if you're competent, right? If people see that and then they just graduated, and they say oh my god 2+ years I can't do it and they don't apply, congratulations, they just felt you got what they did
Yeah,
what they wanted, which is filtered out the competency.
because
So
literally a
it's
lot of the things they're only expecting like two things: attendance or work. In your case, because you don't have to attend sometimes to do your job, but like that, like attendance or production, and like actually, yeah, it's a production and showing up and doing it kind of deal. That's
No,
like a
it,
big thing
no.
for people
also
like.
Listing the
in
demo
media
reel part.
it's culture.
Yeah.
It's also culture. It's like
Mhm.
they actually screw it because they you can be the best, you can be the best craftsman in the world, but if you're a fucking asshole, you're not getting it,
Yeah,
no shot.
right. And then
Yeah,
yeah, I get that. And like
so yeah.
No, that's why
this might be
overall that's why I'm trying to like push out these like personal projects of mine. Like maybe that one show, despite continuously working on it for a full season, isn't enough. But I don't know.
No, it's something.
Another thing, I would say, Mark, when it comes to jobs that are oversaturated, um, knowing people definitely helps.
Yeah,
So if
that
you know
bypasses
anyone who,
Yeah,
that
that's
bypasses it.
if you know anyone who's in the industry,
oh
and
connections.
yeah, connections definitely help because the
Connections are
way
king.
like because for retail we're like there's hundreds of people applying every week, especially this time of season. So like what we do is typically if there's anyone who works there and they're recommending someone who's applying, then they're infinitely more likely to get in.
Than
So-
somebody who just threw the resume. Yeah, because even
Yeah.
if the resume is stacked,
It's sort of stacked.
they know
yeah.
if word of mouth. Yeah,
If
that's
someone
how I
can
got
vouch
most of my
for them.
jobs. Yeah, I start off by
Now-
working decent, like putting in the grind, and then you start getting not a reputation, but you start getting to know people, and people know people, and people find people, and people need people, and then they're your people, so you hop in and help. And
Yeah, no,
There's a
no,
whole-
no, Mark, you got it. I think you're on the right. I think you're on the right path because you're like
Yeah.
literally network because that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Yeah.
And keep making shit. Literally, just keep making shit.
Yep.
no,
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
making gems.
Yeah, keep making stuff and just like
Yeah.
learn and you're golden.
Make a pump
what
and
I-
dump crypto, and then use that money to invest in another pump and dump crypto.
Don't do that.
Yeah, get your reputation destroyed.
Get
by
your
the
money up, not your
guy.
funny up.
Dude, bad habit. I fucking hate crypto people, bro.
I just hate crypto
I-
in general.
So you
I-
hate my Bitcoin. That's
I,
like
I hate crypto people.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Okay, but here's the thing. Dude, one of someone that I knew, like someone I know at work, and I used to be like decently close with them until I learned of how much of a loser they are. Dude, this guy, unprompted, I haven't even clocked in. I'm like happy because I could sleep, and he just talks about how rich he is with his nice car and his crypto profit. I'm like, dude, I haven't even clocked in. Can we not talk about this right now? So people who are like egotistical about their money, bro.
Can we talk
Bro, they
about
got-
how the rich people have the
Oh, dude,
worst
you
design
should have
colors?
invested back in 2015.
Like
when-
they have like these amazing cars like Lambos, and then they have it like hot pink or like a yellow. Like what the
No, I
fuck are
don't-
you on? Those are disgusting colors. Make it a sexy red or something like that. Why does everyone
I don't
who's
know.
rich like that to get the big cars have seemingly shit taste?
I would do something like that unironically though. Just
Guys,
like,
Just beef up a McLaren.
What are your thoughts on like dark green for a car? Because I think maybe this is me, but I think green is by far my least favorite color.
Really? I kind of like the dark
Yeah.
green.
Really?
Dark green's
Yeah,
okay.
dark green is
I thought you were gonna
like
say, like lime green.
no like
Lime
green
green
in
is
general.
disgusting.
Green in general is actually like probably my least favorite color. So anything
Interesting.
so most greens I just think are like ugly.
Funny fact, it has been proven like by a lot of tests that cops naturally do pull over people with red cars, like over other colors.
Yes. This is
So
I
if
think
you
it
have a
makes
red
sense
beetle,
biologically.
Statistically, they it's because I guess it's just they see it, it's bright, it's red,
Instinctual threat.
It's, they're
It's a danger.
maybe if you're red running a red light, they're like, oh, double red, get him. I don't know.
I don't think they
His
think
car's
that.
green. He ran a red light. He's 50% correct.
Cancels each other out. It's fine.
It's a passing grade in some places.
Wait, so what happens if your green car and you run a yellow, or yellow and you run a red? What happens?
Purple? I don't know.
Wait, am I stupid? What's yellow? What's yellow and red? Oh, it's orange. Oh, yellow and red is
Oops.
orange.
No, you get the flash because like the camera caught your license plate.
Oh, I thought you
I thought
mentioned
you were
like
talking about
the-
the
the
DC
DC character flash because this shit's like yellow and red.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
If it's yellow, you guys speed up.
Jimbo, free time. Hit us with it.
I mean, I had a lot of free time back when I didn't have school and a job,
Mm.
and I feel like I got to the point where same like with Mark, I felt guilty for having that much free time,
Yeah, I get that.
and like I just got to a point where I didn't know what to do anymore. I had too much free time, right? Like I just
We're running out of things to.
yeah, I didn't find things that I normally find fun anymore. Like I was playing games and I felt like I just didn't enjoy it anymore.
Yeah, sweets get less tasty when you have them more. I
Yeah.
get that.
So now that I'm actually like doing stuff every day, it's definitely better,
Yeah.
I cherish my free time more. I definitely still, prefer having free time over like a lot of work and stuff, but
Yeah.
I feel like I've gotten like a good balance now.
Yeah. Me
Atta
pumping
boy.
those heavy hours back like earlier in the year, and like all those times, and then like spend the little bit of free time I had with the boys felt so nice. Like playing GTFO or something after a long day at work. Literally just working, going home, gaming, bedtime, work, go home, game, bedtime. It's so nice.
I never thought about it like that. Like,
I want that to be my life.
mm, yeah, I never thought about it like in a way where like if you have too much free time, it like kind of eats away at you, I guess.
Depreciating assets or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, and then it
Yeah.
like it makes other stuff less fun.
I mean, yeah, that was basically my Shop Titans era of like being when COVID was big and I wasn't like off work for like half a year or something like that.
Yeah, because at that time I just didn't give a shit. I was just like, I got to play Borderlands.
We got to play in
Like,
13-hour sessions.
yeah, I didn't give a shit. I was like, oh, Borderlands, sick.
That day was crazy. I remember just like waking up, eating. We started gaming. We ended gaming. I think I ate again, watched YouTube, and
Like
went to bed.
we would have gone on longer, which is crazy.
Oh yeah, true. Was you were? I think you said you were because we stopped because you scared your parents were going to see you awake.
Well, my mom definitely would have, because
Yeah.
like my mom was working in my room at the time still,
Mhm.
and she still is. So like by that time she would have woken up, and then like
See you
I
still
definitely
there.
would've- Yeah, like
Gotten crack in the back of the head.
Because there's no way she would have believed me if I said, "Oh, I woke up early for this." She knew I would have stayed up the whole night.
I mean, you a grown boy. You got it.
You a
Don't listen to your
man
mama. What does she know about having cock and balls, man?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
now.
you know how it is.
You know how it is.
Shit.
Well, hobbies and habits, guys.
Back to the question: do you enjoy free time? We got to you, AJ, right? You were the first one, or?
yeah. I kind of just said like right off the bat, oh, I definitely enjoy my free time more than working, but I never thought about it like in a way where like working makes your free time sweeter, which I definitely could see it being the case.
Yeah.
It's like, you worked for it, you deserve it.
Yeah.
Instead of being like it's always there and like,
Uh,
you know.
yeah. No, I think that's me with like clothes and like games and stuff. Like when I see something that I want and I know I have the money to like buy it anyways because I've been working, then I'm like, okay, I can justify that.
Dude, that's how I bought that helmet. The night helmet. I bought a bunch of dumb random shit.
Yeah.
Like masks apparently too. Yeah, now I think about it, I got like 4 or 5 different masks. I got like the plague doctor mask. I got like that smile mask that I'll never wear again from the anime concert thing. I got like, yeah. Occasionally I just ball out and buy dumb shit because I have the money, but then I feel guilty a lot after. Well, certain things, not always. I still like that helmet. It's sick, but there's some things I bought where I'm like, I probably shouldn't have got this, but fuck it.
Oh, sorry. Another thing that came into my mind because I was scrolling on Steam as well. Jimmy, are we buying Outlast Trials anytime soon? Because it's 50% off right now. Or are we holding off for a little bit?
I mean,
We're close to being in between GTFO and another game, so maybe
I feel like we are kind of low
in terms of the
'Cause
games.
it's like-
to play.
Tina?
games.
Because it's $25.99 right now, which, like, it's not bad.
I'm not gonna say I lost interest because I wouldn't play the game alone for like the game. I play it with y'all to goof and like play it with. So I'm game to get it if you guys want to after this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything coming up, like series wise.
Yeah,
I guess we could.
dude. Imagine a
Yeah,
new
something
Forest
to
game
fill in.
comes out soon.
The what?
Imagine another like the Forest game comes out soon.
Thank you.
Sons
Daughters of the Forest.
Yeah, but it's woke and
Fathers of
gay.
the Forest.
Jay, it's called GTA 6.
Folks of the Forest is great. Whoever said that, kudos.
Hooked at the forest.
Well, maybe we should let Pat know.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
shoot him a text.
I'll message
Just
him.
who knows if he's even gonna get it.
I think he'd be down.
All right, next question we have here. Do you guys have any collections or things you enjoy collecting?
Oh.
Me, I've been scratching that itch playing Pokemon, filling the Pokédex for those games. I feel like that's a big one. Collection wise, I haven't added to it in like years, but I have like probably like $500 in like pocket knives and like swords and shit, and like a gun cap case in my bag in my closet that I never touch. Collections. Oh, I almost got into that Pokemon game because my coworkers were doing it. There's this Pokemon game where you open packs and you get like.
Yep.
They saw that and they were like playing together and they were like, "Yo, you got to get on this." And I thought, "Oh no, am I gonna get on this?"
No.
Are you talking about like TCG Simulator?
I
No,
think.
no, no, no,
It's
no,
like
no.
you play. It's a
it's
Pokemon app on
it's-
your phone, and
Yeah,
you're
it's Pokemon
like
Pocket.
you because I thought it was Go at
It's Pokemon
first, but
Pocket,
it wasn't.
yeah.
It was like it's something else, I think.
It's EJ. It's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links of Pokemon. It's really fucking good.
Oh,
They really
Yeah.
they were trying to get me in on it,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
I
oh
might
man, I
check
don't
it
know,
out.
because that's
I
like
think you should. If you love Duel Links and you like Pokemon, this is it.
because that probably would have scratched my itch, but it would probably scratch it so much it'd start bleeding and ruin my life.
I genuinely think so. I
Yeah.
think you'd be so absorbed into it that you
I'm-
would not stop playing.
Especially the fact that I've just like rekindled my Pokemon gaming, right?
Exactly. Exactly. The timing is perfect.
But luckily I
Yeah.
said no because I knew.
It's a drug. This
Yeah.
guy said no to opium.
I mean, I said no to gambling too for not too long ago because I used to always
Wait.
go to arcades and stuff. I did my math tally together. I'm pretty much I was still in the green, but I don't want to like play roulette all the time and have that thrill because for some people that thrill is exciting, but for me it's like panic inducing almost sometimes.
Stressful.
Yeah,
Well,
especially the way I
yeah.
did it because like I would bet $5 on red, didn't hit. Okay, now I got to bet $10 on red, and if it hits, I go back to 5. But if not, I keep doubling it until it goes to red, and that could be if I get like 4, 5, 6 in a row, and I'm betting like $400. I'm like, please just hit.
Oh my god.
But again, I did the math and like I've calculated all the money I've put into it and like how much I've made off of it. I'm actually pretty even, which I'm blessed because most people don't.
Yeah, that's terrifying. I don't think I'll ever walk into a casino and gamble.
I'm a gambling man. What can
Even
I
if
say?
I go to Vegas, I think I just watch my friends. I don't.
And I wish I could say, oh, I just did it as a hobby when I'm drinking, but no, I would never go in there other than stone cold sober. When my money's on the table, I'm looking at it. Put it that way.
Yeah, it's money, dude. No money in J.
And the worst part is they give free drinks in some casinos or like things like that. So I'm like, oh man, I want a beer, but I know I'm not gonna fucking do it.
That's terrifying. They want you to get fucked up.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's a business. There's no windows in there for a reason. I mean, there's no clocks for a reason. Everything's
you
shiny and like so your Cro-Magnon brain can like look at it and be like, oh,
It feels so
excitement.
grimy, bro. I don't know.
Well, I
It's
mean,
like-
that's grimy, but I mean, so is life. You know,
Yeah.
there's got to be losers to have winners.
It's true.
It's sad, but
That's
it's
true.
true, right? Everyone
Yeah,
can't have cake and eat it.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't want to do a casino ever. Because it's not like fear; it's more like I could just witnessing people lose themselves
Yeah,
is uncomfortable for
good
me.
song.
lose yourself to the music. Oh, Eminem, baby.
Lose yourself.
Mhm.
Oh,
Lose
gee.
themselves.
A Pat's down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Back to collections. I'm gonna start with Mark this time.
I think TJ knows. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! A
Yu-Gi-Oh.
lot ever since Annie Revo. But the thing is, like right now, since I'm unemployed, I can't really have the money to just fucking spend on a box.
I know you got the
Like,
money, man.
Well, I do, but like it shouldn't be fucking spent.
You
on,
got like 5
like
digits,
that.
man. You got it.
Well, yeah, I'm still paying rent with my mom. I got like.
No, I get it.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a lot
yeah,
easier to
okay,
spend
then.
money when you make it. I get you.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Like
definitely
once I
get
get
you.
a job, with my Amazon
Oh,
list.
yeah,
Once-
definitely.
Your room's
I
gonna be
can see
filled
that's
with
it.
boxes.
It probably
Exactly.
still is. Do you still, Mark? Do you, Mark?
Instead of
Mark,
one package, it's gonna be a whole room.
Genuine
Yeah,
question.
exactly.
Genuine
Yeah.
question. Genuine question. Do you still have like a bunch of boxes and things that you think you
Oh,
keep
shit,
for arts and
remember?
crafts? I don't know.
No, like I threw it all away. Remember when we hung out with the other guys?
Oh,
When
you
we-
burned it all that day?
The other
Because
guys.
like
Who are the other guys?
it's been a while since I've like built a ship, so I was like, I don't really need the cardboard
I get
like
you.
that. So I
Do you at least have that demo drawer?
demo drawer?
The one you'd like de-stress and have like shitty electronics that you just smash and break and
Dude, I have like yeah, like oh you mean just like junk stuff. Like yeah, because like I hate it when I throw away PSP and like fuck why did I do that shit? And then like yeah, I just grab like a laptop I find downstairs and I just throw that shit instead.
that's fair, I guess. I don't know how
I guess
people
I
just
should add
leave
that
that.
to de-stress because like I don't know about you guys, I can't pent up my rage. Like it has to
Release?
yeah I have to release it.
No,
Or
I'm
else,
very
like, I
good
don't
at
know, it
penting
gives
up my
me, like,
anger
it gives me, like, a
until it
migraine.
explodes.
No, I don't know. It gives me like a headache every time.
No,
I've heard of that.
I Hulk out at work. Today I
No, I only do it
like
in
once
private.
once the
areas.
yeah
I
no
don't,
once
like,
once the once the customer line is empty, I actually like hard punched the table and then went to the back and started punching boxes. Like it was bad,
In
dude.
terms of
It was
controlling anger,
bad.
the only person I think I'm close to in that regard, that's not family, and it's not a friend group, I guess would be Rav. Because, like, he's good,
yeah,
like me, he's
no.
also good at bottling it until he can't, and then he releases
you
it like a
guys-
dragon.
You guys are definitely like in terms of the friend group. I think you guys are definitely like the people that I've seen get. Or okay, like in terms of serious anger, I think
Well, yeah, I've been
you
frustrated
guys.
plenty of times, but, like, actually, like,
Yeah,
angry.
yeah, but like serious anger, like I rarely see you guys do that. And then when you guys did do that, I was genuinely like, oh shit,
no, because the thing is, like, I'm pissed for
something's
a
up.
minute, and
I
then
think you
shut
only
it
really
off.
see me angry that one time when I was looking for Jerome.
Yeah, but I knew shit was up. I was like, oh fuck.
No, the thing was, I remember what was the I fed fuel to the fire and I made.
Oh,
Jay
yeah,
do
for
more
sure.
things.
Yeah, no.
Mark would that's what you do. You're a little fucking shit stirrer.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Yeah,
See,
you know what?
I love to do that shit with you, Jay, but I knew that time I was like, nope, definitely not today.
No, don't get me wrong. I'm a shit stirrer too. I'm a little gremlin in that regard. If I see someone having a grumpus or like having a big grumpy day, and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna make him a little bit happier, and then make him really angry, and then make him really happy again. Just toy with their emotions like a yo-yo. It's fun.
Hmm.
I would do that with Kyle Tucker, especially. He I swear he has no emotional barrier or like capability of not expressing how he feels. It's weird and wild to me. Like if he's like annoyed, he shows it easily. So I would amp him up into different emotions, like manipulate him almost into like feeling certain ways about certain people. It was funny as hell to me.
I think I'm
Damn.
kind of the same way. Like my coworkers can like people that like some of my coworkers who I don't really know that well either or haven't known me that long. Like they can genuinely tell immediately if I'm stressed or not. Like the amount of times that I'll be stressed and then like at least 3 or 4 coworkers ask, "Are you okay?" Like I can tell I can't hide that shit. So I'm like, well, shit.
Fine.
No.
Fuck off.
I don't know if because I see you sometimes like punching the air and then like snapping your fingers. I don't know if you're
The
more
snapping.
pissed or more like impatient. Yeah, you. Like I sometimes I don't know when like maybe more of agitated. Not really.
No,
Like,
yeah, he does.
When?
He does get at. Yeah, I know what you
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah. I
Wait,
don't know how to describe it. It's like you punch the air and then like you do something with your wrist. I don't know. You like do your. I don't. It's
I-
kinda,
Mark,
Jay-
I know what Mark's
Jay,
explaining. He's just explaining it very badly.
Then
Jay
you
knows.
explain it, Jay.
Jay fucking knows what I'm talking about.
I notice, yeah, when you get agitated or irritated, we've noticed you have this mannerism of like you either kind of like walk around, you do shadow blocks a bit.
Yeah,
Oh, shadow.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't done that. I haven't done shadow.
Not
boxing.
I haven't seen you again.
Okay,
I
it's
wouldn't
been
know, but
recently,
now
right?
I remember in high school you did do
Yeah,
that
high
a
school,
bit,
definitely, yeah.
especially with the Langhoy fight. You were on the shadow boxing that day.
It's like you're getting
Really?
ready for a
Yeah.
fight.
I don't remember that.
Well, yeah, it's a mannerism, right? You can't
Yeah,
control them,
you don't
which
really
goes
know.
perfectly into this next question when we finish up this one.
And then what is the thing with my wrist?
Well,
I
you
don't
you
know,
kind of
it's
like
like
loosen up.
snapping, but-
It's like
Yeah,
you're
loosen up, sure, yeah.
like it's
Like,
literally like a
Oh, okay.
like you limber up
I'm like
when you
shaking. I'm shaking.
stretching
my
it out of you.
arms.
You know, you gotta get the yeah,
like, you look like
Is
a
it-
boxer
is it
that's
like-
ready to fight.
kind of like that. You do like
Yeah,
the wrist
okay.
roll.
And then you like saddle
Oh,
punch the corner.
this?
Yeah, a bit of that, and then you like
You
get it.
crack-
Yeah,
you
no,
crack your- you crack your head.
Crank that?
definitely do
You
this.
crank that? You do this?
You don't do like the whole arm. I don't remember when you get irritated.
subtle.
I,
It
I
was,
do
like,
this.
subtle.
I do this.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Subtle.
Yeah, like
It's no. The
yeah,
snapping
like
is
this?
more like excitement.
I
I
don't
think,
know,
Mark. Because when he goes like that, that's more of an excitement than an anger.
I don't know.
This? I've never. Okay, I generally don't remember.
We can't
snapping.
explain. You wouldn't know because it's something you do subconsciously. It's
Yeah.
just something we both caught on because we're close friends.
No, it's just like okay, because I feel like I'd be a bit more conscious on like stuff like that.
Well, do
'Cause, like,
people
I
talk
know
about
I
it to you?
I know. I definitely like roll my shoulders every now and then
Well,
because like my shoulders bother me.
Okay, you said your coworkers can tell when you're distressed and angry. Do you know how?
It's my
how?
face.
Or oh, okay.
It's my face. Like they can genuinely tell like I'm not in a good mood.
That's fair.
Yeah, like my facial expressions are very like plain as day. Like for the most part, I'm not good at like hiding that shit. So it like anyone can tell. I think.
That's fair.
Mm,
I can't
yeah.
tell. I know I can't hide my emotions with my face, but with my body, I know I can.
Yeah.
That
No.
makes
I guess
sense?
that is a bad habit that I feel
Wait,
like I have. It's like when I get
hiding it with your body.
Like I don't get like how you like you're like rolling and you get like active when you feel your emotions,
Oh,
but I'm pretty like
but-
grounded and I don't do much, and if I do, it's because I have to piss, or just like I don't know, like if I'm acting differently in like that way, other than like minor mannerisms, I assume because you would know, I wouldn't, but
I don't know, like I guess the only time I can recall getting quote unquote pissed is like when you guys fucking mess with me every time like I'm in bed and then you like put a cup or whatever.
oh fuck with you in your sleep. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's not my fault. You fall asleep at noon, wake up at 1:30, and then you complain that we don't have enough time to hang out. It's like, dude, you slept through the night.
Whatever.
And
I miss waking up early for Boxing Day and then Mark sleeping on Dash's couch and then I'm doing sentons on it.
No, yeah, what the fuck, bro? Like, you could have not killed me, but like you could have like fucking dislocated my neck or something. Fucking slam on the
just
fucking-
hitting Mark with the WWE moves.
Yeah, literally like 3 or 4 times. You
No,
just
Jay,
fucking
you
God.
were
jumped
definitely
and then
there.
I was there. I remember. It's just funny that you had that confidence. Because all I would do is I'd fuck with him. Like, I'd stack
No,
stuff on his
okay.
face.
And then like
That's the equivalent of just fucking slapping somebody awake.
DJ, I remember you were like
At the time I was
surprised.
pretty light. At the time I was pretty light.
You're not light to
So,
fall on somebody.
that's fair, but
You
I
got a
was
good
lighter-
point.
No, EJ.
I
the fact
get
that
it.
You had your elbow like this.
Oh yeah, the elbow drop.
Okay, no, you could fake an elbow drop. I understand the elbow drops. You can pull your arm up for the elbow drop. I've done that plenty of times. But the
It
swantons,
might
you
not
can't
have been-
you can't
I'm-
fake your weight when it's on someone's neck.
Blade,
I might not have been pulling the elbow drop as much.
The thing is, I wasn't even like. It was just more of like a. I was just like irritated, and I just fell back to sleep. That was like the.
Yeah, I don't get how you just.
I'm like,
Dude.
ow.
I wake up sometimes at like 3 a.m. out of nowhere, and I'd be like, I know I can't go back to sleep, so I'm gonna have to go on YouTube or something because I just
Well,
can't go
like,
back to
I'll
sleep
grab me.
ever. And
Or
that's
when,
yeah.
Knock it off.
or when we went to the Airbnb, and then you and Hamid had stayed up like basically the whole
Oh.
night, and then we found you sleeping in the bed, and we started clipping a bunch
Dude.
of things to your feet.
I was
Oh,
first
no.
awake that day.
EJ, you're confusing
I was the
it.
first one
You're-
up and about, and I remember seeing Hamid still there at the Airbnb, and I was like,
No, wasn't that
Are
JJ's
you-
uncle's place where you like put clippings on my toe? Like I remember.
Oh, right. We also did that at the uncle's
Oh.
place.
was I
No,
asleep then,
we-
or
we-
was I awake
we-
then? 'Cause
No, you were
I-
definitely awake then.
Yeah,
you were
because
definitely
I remember I
awake.
fell
Yeah.
asleep a bit early because I had to work too.
I think it was only like Jimmy and EJ who were were like doing that to me, doing the.
Pat, I feel like
No, I think
all of
Pat
us
was
were up.
asleep. No,
I feel like all of us were
I don't know.
up.
I could
Trust me, if
yeah.
someone if someone was doing that to you, it was a group session.
Yeah, it was probably a group.
It was, and everybody got their piece.
No, and the weirdest part, EJ, I remember like I started throwing stuff accurately at you despite like being half asleep. I'm like, how the fuck did you get these shots? You're like, like half awake and you fucking like nail me in the head with like a hanger.
TJ, collections. What
Uh,
collections do you have?
Video games. I want to collect and also consoles. The only console line I don't have is Xbox, because I don't feel like I need a reason to have an Xbox.
Yeah, I'm not.
What
Yeah,
Halo?
but I have a PS5, a PS4, a PS3, a PS2. I don't have a PS1. I have a
Ooh,
DS, a
I
3DS, a PS Vita, and a bunch of PS4 games, bunch of PS2 games, bunch of PS3 games. Literally just like I want a library. Like
think
yeah, I want a library of games.
I
That's my
get that for
collection.
sure. I feel like I do have a PS1 in my dad's place, but I don't know if it works. I don't think it does. I remember
Yeah.
trying to play games on that, and it like didn't.
I think when I get a full-time job in the industry, I'm gonna restart that because I have one of my goals this year was to have every like major controller. So now, so other than like the GameCube controller, which is like a hobby, I have this Xbox controller that I'm using. I have a PS5 controller now.
Ooh.
I have two Pro controllers for the Switch.
TJ,
Like,
as someone
yeah,
who
what's up?
obviously has like a bunch of different gens of stuff, I want your opinion on the translucent era.
The translucent era. I feel like I talked about this earlier.
We might have mentioned this before, but
Yeah,
I want your opinion because I don't remember.
yeah, it depends on the thing. I feel like the translucent there's some translucent stuff where I thought it was dope, and some that looked like toys. Um,
Can you
I think
expound?
I think the ones that looked like toys to me were the N64 ones. There was a
Mhm.
bunch of N64 controllers and consoles that looked where the plastic looked so cheap.
Is the
Yeah.
N64 that controller with the two and then the big one in the middle?
Yes, yes.
Those are so fucking retarded to me.
Yes. Yeah, that one was weird.
And
And
they,
like the stick was awful, but that's besides the point.
Is this false or like are the plastics generally like weaker on the?
no, it's the same place. It's the same. It's just they make it clear instead of
No,
adding
no,
a dye
because
to
the
it.
thing is like you could see where the cracks are forming through the cell. So like I just assumed, oh yeah.
But the thing is, with you, those are also on the non-translucent. It's just you don't
Uh,
see them as clear because you
Yeah,
can't see
that's
like from the side views of the crack, right? They're still there. It's just I don't think.
And
they
then
would,
wait, hold on. Sorry.
besides, I would definitely trust the translucent old era of plastic than today's plastic era.
And then you get this stuff. Wait, hold on. Let me unblur my camera for this. Because to me the N64 ones look cheap. I have to clear it. I still haven't put it out of the back. You get this stuff.
Yeah, that's the golden peak. I have one of those.
Yeah,
at my dad's place.
to me this is dope. I think this is dope.
I had
there's
one like that,
some-
and it
yeah.
had lights in it, like lit up, so you could see like with a cool blue hue the whole inside of it. It was
Yeah,
I liked it.
if they add stuff like that on the inside, I think it can be dope. To me, it's usually a 50-50. There's also a GameCube controller where it's half translucent, half solid. And I think that's dope. The worst is the N64 one. I gotta search it up, but yeah, that's my thoughts on it.
That's okay, fair. So other than that, is there any other things you tend to have collections or?
No, I think.
Did you ever have a
my
Pog collection?
a what?
Pog?
A Pog?
Yeah, like you guys don't know what Pogs are? They're like
No,
button.
no, the little
I talking
ones,
about like the
no.
emote.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like
And
the-
then the next thing I thought of was definitely not it.
No, they like people who collect like this is older than us, I think, but they have like the pogs, like those. They look like
I
those
think
pins.
I think Pogs is our age.
Yeah, are they?
Pogs is
Okay.
our age, but then we grew up when it was exiting.
I see.
But no, I never grew up with Pogs. It's literally just video games.
That's fair.
Wait, I'll show you. It's a media dump. That's the ones I'm like the worst ones I'm thinking of because the plastic looks so cheap. These ones for sure.
Looks like
Mm.
a pencil case.
Yeah, pencil case is apt.
Yeah. Yeah, don't deal with this one. I think it's because of the gloss too on it.
Yeah.
I still haven't opened this. It's so dope.
Don't. It's a treasure. If you have other controllers, use the.
Oh no, that's the thing. I haven't played on my PS2 since, but because the other controller I have is like, eh. This one's like the best one I can find. It's like refurbished and cleaned.
Was there any PS2 wireless? I think there was near the end, wasn't there?
Third party.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why. That would make sense why it's also late in the era too.
Yep.
EJ collections or things you collect or enjoy collecting or find satisfaction in finishing or things like that.
Oh, figures.
IQ merch.
Nice.
Yeah,
And figures.
I have a couple more stuff. Oh,
Can you
shit.
turn off
know, I
blur?
should probably- Yeah, I realized.
That might.
Yeah, and can you zoom on Makima again?
Oh.
Dude, this guy's gooning, dude.
Was that the quintessential quintuplets or was? Oh no, that was Chainsaw Man. Never mind.
Dude, those are the genre jump. The genre jump, bro.
Yeah.
You went from quintessential quintuplets to Chainsaw Man.
It looked like one of the twins.
DJ, they're both lighthearted. What are you talking?
Oh, and then yeah, that's the Haikyuu manga. My first manga book.
Nice.
I have a couple more stuff down
Oh.
here.
Is that an
it's just a
OG?
Beast Boy and Raven.
You got a Spider-Man comic book,
One Piece
like a
thing.
classic
Yeah.
comic. Nice.
Yeah, that was the flea market. That
Oh,
we
that's
went to.
right. I remember that.
Yo,
And then
now.
there's
speaking
like a
of
bunch
that,
of
we
other
should,
stuff.
We should stop by the flea market.
Brother, every time we go, there's like nothing. Half of them are
Oh,
closed.
Last time we
I
bought,
guess I have those posters.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, jeez, it feels weird seeing myself so clearly.
Everything is revealed.
Yeah,
Revealed.
and it's
trap card.
You
other
guys in
things
your
I
blur.
collect. I guess just video games, clothes. Yeah,
Yeah.
video games, clothes.
What do
I
you mean by
guess this,
clothes?
Oh, just like
Is there a certain thing
I
you're looking
like-
for?
no, I'm just saying like I like having clothes that I think I look good in.
Me too,
Basically.
obviously.
I don't, yeah.
And then the little going merry.
One Piece, nice.
Oh.
How about you, Jimbo? I know you take pride in your Steam account, and if you don't, you should.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Jimmy-
1000%.
Jimmy's Steam account.
Your completion rate, like how the fuck?
I guess yeah. I was gonna mention like that. I guess that counts as a collection, like Steam
1000%.
achievements,
Mhm.
like completion,
For
like
sure.
a little virtual collection of mine, I guess. But I mean, in terms of physical stuff, I haven't gotten a new one in a while. But this is probably my biggest collection.
Oh, Rubik's Cube.
Oh,
yeah.
Rubik's
Cubes,
Cubes, really?
Wait, I'm blurred or not?
Interesting.
Uh,
I remember Rav was huge on those too in high school.
Yeah, he was looking for some like.
My favorite
crazy
was that
ones,
like
too.
2x2 because that was the easiest one to solve.
the 2x2 was fun to play with. Actually, what you got?
Not to eat.
If Jimmy's still alive, what you call it? If there's a, is he alive? He just died.
Oh no.
Are you guys?
Big
wonder-
Have you
Pharma
ever-
didn't want us to see the Rubik's Cube.
Have
EJ,
you
you went
seen-
pixelated as shit.
Yeah, you look like 242. Dude, EJ, you look like an AI generated image.
You look like a PS2 D-make.
EJ, it actually looks like you're generating right now. It's like you're a Gaussian splat or something.
I haven't seen lag like that before. You literally got polygons.
Oh,
Is there
Hello.
what
I
you
think
call
I think it's my Wi-Fi.
hey,
Hey, welcome back.
Jimmy? Question.
every time I try and mess with the camera, it just crashes.
Crashes.
You have a
Jesus.
Logitech camera?
Oh.
Jimmy? You have the same one I do, right?
Yeah. I don't know what the issue is, but I just
Oh,
Just keep it unblurred. It's not like we need to.
You crashed me.
It's not like we're
no,
gonna.
but I turn it
critique
off
you.
because you can. Otherwise, you can't see when I'm holding up.
Mm. No, I mean, yeah, keep it off. It's not a big dealio. I don't see. You got something to hide?
What?
Mark's trying to hide his
This one?
room, I'm sure, but
no,
it's probably
my
a
room's clean,
gong
bro.
show back there.
No, it's not. Bro.
No.
Fire.
No.
How do I turn off the fucking?
Jimmy.
Mark,
Jimmy,
I'm joking. You don't have to.
It's not.
You-
EJ, I get it. He has like siblings.
Where did I cut off?
Rubik's Cube. You hold it two
Yeah,
like this and you
yeah.
froze.
Oh, in the cut. Okay. Yeah, I was saying like there's like I got 4 of these on my desk right now.
Oh, you got the
Whoa,
cool
what's
ones.
fucking
Oh,
left?
those
What
look
the
dope.
fuck?
Yeah.
No, what's
You got the
what's
2x2.
This
Nice.
is just a regular one, right?
No, what's the
Yeah.
the crazy one? Oh, I'm glitching out, bro. What the fuck's happening to me?
TJ,
man.
fuck!
Oh, you're having my camera,
you're
my
having
old
his
camera glitch.
What-
Yeah,
what-
holy shit.
Oh boy.
Dude, what's
Cyberpunk
happening?
loading screen.
Dude, what happened to
Why-
me?
The Spider-Verse glitch.
Yeah.
Dude, what?
Well,
Why is everyone's camera like glitching the fuck out?
I remember mine did that a little bit, but it didn't. It stopped.
Yeah, that's definitely my
It's
early
just-
Ooh,
camera glitch.
God, that is
So
distracting.
oh, Eddie's gone.
Oh, he cut out. Oh no.
Are you still there?
bad. Oh, I'm here.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Your
I'm
camera.
it's
I'm just trying to.
frozen on the-
I'm just trying. Yeah, I'm just trying to smile when like the frames.
You just
change.
went on a Soma death screen. Like what? There we go.
You just
Welcome
need-
back.
You just needed to restart. That was
Yeah.
crazy. I guess it really is time. It's been like 5 years since I've had the 5-6 years since I've had this camera. It's old.
Yeah,
It's
mine's
old.
getting old too.
Wait,
I'm gonna
Jimmy,
keep going until it
those-
breaks.
Those different Rubik's cubes, how do they move? I just
Oh,
want to
yeah,
see.
so
Yeah,
this
can you see
one-
the
Where's
one
the
on the
pivot?
right?
Where's the
Or the
pivot?
Which
left?
one? Both of
Uh,
them?
yeah, show
That
both
one,
of
the
how
one
they
with
move.
like weird, with like a rectangle in. Yeah. Can you like just
I
shuffle
mean,
it?
yeah. So this one turns like this and this, but then there's also a cut like diagonally, so it turns like this.
Oh my god!
So if I mix
no.
it up,
No.
All right, what's the algorithm? What's the algorithm?
I'm already lost. I would never be able to fix what you have.
if I mix it up, it looks like this.
How do they manufacture like that kind of?
Yeah.
It's a
I mean-
pivot.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
it's
got
all
some.
like-
It's all in the
yeah.
middle. It's all central.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
the
it's
core is all the same basically, but it's just like.
Oh, there I
depends
go
on-
again.
Oh, there.
the angles. Yeah. No, yeah, Rubik's cubes are a cool thing. I remember I
Yeah.
wanted to be good at them, but I'm terrible.
It's
The
so
best I can
Give
do
me-
is one
give me a
side.
sec, I'll
Yeah,
like
one side,
get
right, Jay?
get my.
Okay. Yeah, I can get one side, and even then, it's a struggle and an achievement when I do.
Like yeah, like when Jimmy goes, I have to ask him what you call it. Have you ever seen those like Rubik's cubes in like TNT that says super fast Rubik's cubes?
Have you seen that 10x10?
The 10x10. No, I know someone who had a 10x10. She was working with me on my final project for Vancouver Film School. She just brought this huge ass Rubik's
They're
cube.
fucking massive,
No,
man.
it's like this big, and
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Like,
Jimmy,
God, a 10x10.
Okay, yeah. So like, I think I've total in 1, 2, 3, 6, 10, 13. It's a small collection.
Jimmy,
Right,
have you seen those Rubik's cubes at TNT that says like super fast Rubik's cubes? You know what I'm talking about?
Super fast.
You wouldn't have a 10x10, would you, Jimbo?
No, that's the only thing I don't have is like big ones. Well, I do have like a 6x6, 5x5, 4x4, but those are like
You have like the
really
25 by
old ones that
25s.
aren't really high
Turning
quality.
well, right?
Yeah, but like I got like other ones like this one. I think
Yeah.
This one McDonald's.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that
have
one.
bunch of those,
I
yeah.
remember that one.
And I got this one. This one's pretty big.
Ah, that's crazy.
The Pentagon.
Uh, this one's fun.
Oh, that was
Ooh.
dope.
Oh, Oh.
pyramid, right?
Oh.
This one.
Oh,
Oh,
that one
sick.
looks like it's easier, but I
It's pretty
can't.
easy. Yeah. Well, these ones are just regular, like 3x3, 2x2, but
But
like
they're all,
they're
but they're
chromed
scuffed.
they're
out.
different sizes. So like when you
Yeah.
turn them, it like
I remember seeing a Rubik's cube that was like it would your touch would show the color, like heat from your fingers would like change the
oh,
color on it. It's all like black or something, but then when you like feel it, it's like
like heat
colored,
sensitive.
and
Oh,
you have to like
cool.
remember it by like feeling and looking, and that would be interesting. For
That's interesting. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a
I got
memory
this
game plus
one,
Rubik's
another
Cube.
one,
Interesting.
that just looks like abstract art. Jesus.
It does look like abstract art.
and then this one's probably the hardest one that I've got.
Oh yeah, that looks it.
Dude,
Whoa,
Looks like a
what the fuck?
spider web.
wait, that's a mirror.
Like
Is that a
you're-
mirror?
Yeah, they're called like mirror cubes,
Jesus
stuff like that.
Christ.
Oh, so they don't have a right side?
They
How
don't
does-
like
BRB.
so-
I'm just gonna grab food. I'm so hungry.
Sure thing.
yeah.
I think it's the way it's the shape is the way you tell is correct is that if it just forms a perfect cube.
Yeah, because basically it's like to have it, you can't really like turn it like a normal cube like this, because like everything's like kind of like turned on the side,
Mm-hmm.
right? To align it, you have to like push, like move everything a little bit. So now
Yeah,
you can
and
actually
then you could
turn.
twist. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so you
see.
can see like the center is like right there, and then these are the same. So like it would be the same as this.
Right.
Oh,
But
that's
everything's like turned like diagonally. So when you like mix it up and stuff, it like gets all like jumbled. And like since there's no color, right? You have to basically solve it based on like just the shape
Geography.
of the
Yeah.
pieces.
that's that's too brain fucky.
Yeah.
That's insane.
How,
Yeah.
That's sick though.
how about you, Mark Camille? What collections do you have?
Oh, is it Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah,
I said
Oh right,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
My bad. I forgot.
the
about that.
Yu-Gi-Oh. I think that's all
I
of
think
us.
that
Yeah,
is
mine's
everybody
video
then.
games. Jimmy's is Rubik's
Yeah.
cubes and Steam collection. EJ's is figures.
I guess I have like another collection of like manga and like light novels and art books and stuff, but can't really show that without, you know,
Oh yeah, fair enough.
because
Yeah.
it's all like back and over there on a bookshelf.
I tried collecting all of the McDonald's had a collaboration with Yu-Gi-Oh, and they did it was Sanrio X Yu-Gi-Oh X McDonald's, and I'm missing two of them, and which really sucks because a piece of them you get at McDonald's is like $2, but people are selling them the ones I want for like $30 a piece, and I'm like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
Like,
I've
no
seen
one
those
wa-
Crocs be sold for a lot too.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, I want what I just want to finish my collection. I'm missing two, and one of them's like my favorite one too. My favorite Sanrio character at least. But this guy's a champion.
Yeah. I bought a Happy Meal like yesterday or 2 days ago, and it came with a deck of cards. That was pretty sick.
What cards?
Like
What?
no, like Grinch, how to Grinch stole your Christmas
yeah.
Christmas
Oh.
cards.
Oh yeah, I was like, what cards? I thought there was only Grinch stuff.
Yeah, the
going
Grinch
on.
deck of cards.
Dude.
It's pretty cool.
I
I want to get those socks, but I don't want to spend like fucking $18 on a pair of ugly socks.
I don't. Oh shit! Wait. I think no. Maybe I gave it to my sister. I remember a long ass time ago. I went to the McDonald's drive-thru, and I don't know why I thought this would help because obviously it didn't. This girl was cute, so I said yes to getting those really expensive socks at the drive-thru. And I was like, okay, you're cute. I'll go get the socks.
You see,
And
I
then I just never wore them.
I never could fall for that like cutie pie like selling you shit other than maybe their body. I mean, it's weird like that. No, I mean like you don't need to get like a hot supermodel to be like Rubik's cube. You know what I mean?
Rubik's.
No, we were all reacting to selling your body.
Yeah, because I guess
That's
that
what
makes
we're-
sense. Because if it's not hot, then you wouldn't want it. But I don't want to look at a hot lady show me how to fucking ride an elliptical. I know you're gonna make me think of something else. Shut up.
What?
I don't
This
know.
is true. This is yeah.
I'm not
that feels
swayed. Let me rephrase that. I'm not swayed by who's selling me the product. I'm swayed about the product itself. Like Phil Swift and all those like as seen on TV guys. I don't like
Hey man, Phil Swift is a legend.
all those guys. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm
I
sure
cut
it helps
this
you
bone in
remember.
half.
It helps you remember
I saw
certain things in terms of like
Slaps the
advertising.
thing in the-
But I never thought, oh, Phil Swift is so cool. I'm gonna go buy some Flex Seal. You know what I mean?
You're right. I never like what you call it. I think it's just that one moment because for some reason I thought the intention was to keep talking to this girl, but then obviously I was at a drive-through, so fuck no, right?
Now, having that said, I tend to I always bend to peer pressure. Like if I'm at a party and this dude's like, dude, take a shot with me. And I'm like, oh fuck, I don't know if I can. All right,
Yeah,
let's
you
do
will,
it.
you will take this
Yeah, Jay,
shot.
like that one
You
time
will.
you snorted coke because you were peer pressured into it.
No, I did that for a different reason.
Oh, you
I
did?
did that because it was a wake of like a family friend, and I wanted to like celebrate. And then I got paranoid and realized I'd never do it again.
I already know drinking with you guys would be dangerous as shit.
We're
Oh,
doing it
dude,
this-
the
we're
peer
doing it
pressure.
next fucking
The
The
Friday,
peer
bro.
pressure. I would be the one instigating. I'd be like, come on, pussy.
We need
Because-
your cocoa
Don't be a
moment.
bitch.
Dude.
Because when I'm drinking with my coworkers have to tell me to stop because they know that I'm gonna get too sloshed.
Bro,
So
you want to?
you guys would just be egging me on. I'd
We'd
be
all
like,
wake
"Yeah."
up. We'd all wake
Oh,
up
dude.
fucking on the floor.
No, here's the thing. The way I work is the drunker my friends are, the drunker I get.
Nice.
So if my friends are like taking it light and easy, I'm light and easy.
I feel like I'm
my
the
friends are going
opposite.
hard.
I go hard expecting them to follow.
No, I follow. So it's just like I genuinely think the four of us
I lead the
drinking is
way, man.
is the biggest recipe for disaster.
I don't go out drinking much that nowadays, but when I do, I'm always like,
Yeah, exactly. me
I'm the
too,
one
me too.
first, like, all right, shots. Fuck this, and then that sets the mood, and and then we're all vibing and chilling, and
Yeah, I know it's podcast time, but like, are we getting an Uber, guys? Can we pull an Uber? We all live so close to each other. Like, I want to
We?
get, I want to get slot. I want to pregame the, I want to pregame the hangout.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
you-
pre-gaming the hangout
you're
anyway.
offering, bro.
No, we have to get it. No, if we all pull an Uber, it's cheaper.
No, we should get those like party vans.
Just
Fuck.
rent a limo,
Not limo, but like those vans that have like
No,
free
no, no,
candy
no.
on the side. What vans are you talking about?
oh my
No, dude, I wanna pregame the hangout.
No, fair. I'm pre-gaming the hangout, only with
Yeah.
like probably like some THC pills, but that's just because I'm going straight from work and I want to be chill, right?
Yeah, that's all I'm asking. Like, are the four of us who are in Richmond, are we pooling an Uber? How are we getting there?
So Jay, are you getting crossfaded?
I don't know. I'm going there slightly like with some weed on me, and not on me, but like I'll be having it in my system. But
Yeah, and then if you're
and
drinking,
then
that
I
would be
would yeah
crossfaded.
that's what I was going to get at. Yeah, I wouldn't be drinking other than at the place, and chances are we'd
EJ.
only have 2 or 3 or whatever, or who knows. But
think
yeah,
parking
I'd
in
get
Brentwood
CrossFit.
is gonna.
It's they
Mark, if
allow.
you're drinking, don't drive.
Well, I'm not gonna drink and drive. That's what I'm saying.
No.
I'm
Okay.
wondering if we're
If
gonna
you're going there, we'll have 1 or 2 for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
don't drive there.
If
I'm not that
we
retarded.
yeah, if
I know
we
you're not.
go, so I think they have parking for free for 3 hours. I think it's 3 hours.
Well, yeah, because I know if you're sloshed and you get in your car, they'll give you a ticket.
Yeah. Oh no. It's just because like parking past 3 hours is actually really expensive.
That Brentwood parking is actually confusing. I was the one who helped. Like I was working in those towers, and I know it was
Yeah.
confusing before things were being built, like signs and stuff, and even afterwards, it's like, where the hell am I? Because
No,
all
it's
those
'cause-
like 3 big towers all go into one huge fucking parking lot, and it's all interconnected. And if you take one turn, you're at this tower, but if you take this turn, you're in fucking Bangladesh. It's like, where the hell is
this is true. Bangladesh is crazy. No, but like it's the parking where it's free for 3 hours. It's where the old Sears was. I believe that building was Sears before.
Mhm.
So you park if you're driving, you park there. You have to scan a QR code, and then you get 3 hours. That being said, I'm drinking.
Wait, so what's the plan for that day? Are we like
I get off
all
work at
meet up
4.
and like
Yeah.
eat dinner first or something?
I think we'll all meet up. Is there dinner? There's that egg place by Brentwood. Is there anywhere else?
there's
to
a,
eat?
there's a
Rec room. Rec
There's
room
Fat
is
Burger.
like.
There
Rec
is
room
food
a
there.
restaurant. Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it's a restaurant / bar / arcade.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if you want, you can also eat there,
Yeah.
and it's also a mall. So I'm sure there's
Yeah, and
bound to be
there's
food
also
somewhere.
Oh yeah,
There's
it's
al-
it's
It's a
separate.
mall, or
it's
there
it's
is a
separate.
mall?
There's a
Guys,
mall
guys,
right
guys.
next door. Yeah.
guys.
Oh, I think you said it's also
Hai
a
Lao
mall.
is there.
No, I'm good.
No, that shit's so expensive. Oh my god, the Hai Lao
Besides, I don't think Jay's down to have a
hot pot.
hot pot again.
His last hot pot experience.
Yeah, I was the chef with a table full of.
Hey,
It was,
dude,
the only
me
other
and
person
me-
who knew
me
what they
were
were doing
as well,
in
bro.
our table was
Sorry,
DeShield,
we-
but he would just cook for himself. So I was like throwing a whole bunch of meat in and being like, "All right, I'm the chef now."
Me and Mead,
I'm
we
the
helped
captain
make the
now.
soup, bro. We put some effort into that hot pot.
Yeah, I tried. I remember there was just like 4 pounds of mushrooms at the bottom of our hot pot because we just threw them all in at once.
No, it's like I remember Rav didn't eat any of it either.
Rav ate
It's like-
next to nothing but like 2 slabs of meat and some and like some vegetable.
Oh no!
So it was literally just like 4 pounds of mushrooms, 2 pounds of meat in this over-seeping bowl. And I'm like, all right, let's eat.
Okay. So I get off work at 4. Actually, this is podcast stuff. Yeah, we'll leave
Yeah,
it.
we'll go over this tomorrow or later. We got time. We got like
Yeah, we
over a
got
week
time,
to
we got
get
time.
the details and set.
There's always the post podcast.
Yeah, true. There's always afterwards and chat.
Guys,
to
I'm
deal with
glitching
We
this.
out.
always start planning stuff.
Back to the question.
Being beamed up.
What was it? It was
to the TJ verse.
hobbies and no, free time. No. Oh, did we get to the question already? I can't remember. I guess we did. Free time.
I just want. I watching this
um,
chat. This is awesome.
Actually, such a cool effect though.
I guess we're finished. Yeah, because it was
Yeah,
collection.
yeah.
It was collections like things like that.
Oh, that's it.
No, I have more questions.
Oh,
I have
okay. I
questions.
was like,
No,
that's
I just
less-
I was wondering. I was making sure we were done with it because I was trying to go
Yeah,
around.
yeah,
We
yeah.
are.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Do you guys believe that hobbies are important and should be done in your free time, or do you believe that you shouldn't necessarily have hobbies and that you should use your time purely on work or bettering or something like that?
No, you gotta have a hobby.
Yeah.
You have
No,
to.
I don't.
You have to. You absolutely.
I don't
I
see
brought
the
this question
argument-
in, but yeah, I agree. Because
I don't see the argument for not having hobbies because, like, even there are still hobbies that can be productive anyways,
Yeah.
or for bettering
Or
yourself
learning, yeah.
regardless.
I agree.
Yeah, and then like part of having hobbies is to be able to do those necessary stuff, like for productivity. Because
Yeah.
I feel like if you're always just wired to do something productive, you're eventually gonna get burnt out at some point.
Absolutely.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I was gonna lead into that, but you already beat me to the punch there. I was just asking this in case someone had a different feeling about it or something like that.
That's fair. That's
Fair.
fair.
Um,
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you guys enjoy solo hobbies or group activity hobbies or things like that
Ooh.
more?
Ooh.
Personally, I it's hard for me to say because I do enjoy like going through like a group like hobby or like even just like having a hobby and like sharing it with other people. I find that very invigorating, but at the same time, I find a lot of my joy just from like completing it myself, kind of. If that makes sense. Like
I
for
think-
example, like I don't know, Pokemon. I like to do things my way, and then when I fuck up, I'm like, okay, I guess I can fix it or go back and get stuff or whatever. Now I enjoy talking about it with you guys, so I guess that might be considered a group, if that makes sense. But just doing it myself. I think I enjoy a lot.
I think my standpoint on it is I've always been more of the group person because I feel like if I ever have the option between like hanging out with friends or gaming with friends versus like gaming by myself or like going out by myself, then I'm always gonna take the option with friends.
I'm kind of the same in that regard. There's some times where I kind of wish, like, especially usually it's like if I'm already into a movie or something or like that, something like that.
Yeah,
I
that's
want to get back into like doing what I was doing before, but I do enjoy gaming with the guys a lot without
yeah.
over
I
solo
think
gaming.
naturally there are some exceptions. Like if there's a really good like single player game and you're locked into that, then there might be some times where I'm like, I kind of want to play that single player game over gaming with the boys.
I feel like
But
Baldur's Gate was that game for a bit when you were gaming
oh
with us.
yeah, Baldur's Gate definitely.
As soon as we finished gaming, you were on Baldur's Gate playing. I'm like,
Well,
damn,
even
he
while we're
is
gaming.
I mean,
yeah.
literally the PS5, the PS5. Like I was gaming while playing with you guys. And then like some animes and stuff. Sometimes I just like like part of the thing that I also enjoy. Like I know my sister does it too. Um, like we'll watch animes together, but there are other times where we kind of just want to watch it on our own, so that we can watch it at our pace and not have to like wait for both of our like kind of schedules to be free.
Interesting.
TJ, can
Interesting.
I add on to that? Like, I know
Yeah.
JJ will never hear the end of this, but I miss having like a binge out. It's like we're just watching
Yeah.
series.
Oh man. Yeah. Binging with other people for the most part is really fun just because like
I
you get to share in
loved
those experiences and stuff.
I loved that Star versus Binge series.
Yeah,
Yeah,
All
they're
that
so fun.
Gravity
but like
Falls, those
Yeah,
two were
Gravity
at
Falls,
peak.
bro.
binge is binge out sounds cool and all that, but it's just like I'm trying to think of like
There's not much to
hobbies.
binge these days. But
I
yeah,
like
hobbies.
yeah, hobbies. It's just like because I think binge out sounds more like a group event and group activity rather than a group
Because
hobby.
I feel like you can still have a hobby of watching like
Yeah,
series and watching TV shows.
yeah,
So
that's the thing.
if you're watching together, then I still think that counts as a hobby that you guys all partake in.
I guess this is true, but it's more like because like 'cause I'm trying to think of like okay, would you guys say that training for a because I'm actually genuinely curious. Training for a fighting game that is 1v1, is that group or solo?
That's a solo.
Uh,
Because
I would.
I don't imagine us. What, like, if you're alone, doing a solo game alone, that would be a solo. Yeah, it would be solo because you wouldn't be with anybody else.
But what if you're competing at LAN?
What, like a LAN party?
Like
Okay.
like 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 tournament, like against an
Like
actual another
solo.
person.
Okay.
So
Is that
Smash.
I
group or
think
Are you
solo?
talking about like
I
Smash
I
in this
think
regard, or
No, because
I
I
think
feel
it
like
would.
I feel like I'm in a gray zone when it comes
I feel like it
to
depends. Because
yeah.
I feel like if it's just constant 1v1, you guys aren't talking or
when it's
anything, and it's
competitive?
just like
I feel like that's not considered with a group because you're not fighting. You're fighting the game, which is, I guess, the other player, but he's a part of the game, so thus he would be a part of the hobby.
because I feel like you could easily input anyone else in that scenario, or you
Yeah.
could input like a bot or something. So I feel like that's a little different. But I feel like if you guys are constantly like giving each other feedback, then that's where it changes to like
Yeah,
that's a group thing.
because that's not
Yeah.
Because
necessarily a competitive trait. Yeah,
yeah, that's something that you can't do without that other person.
Exactly. So that's what happens at like LAN tournaments where it's just like if you're playing friendlies or casuals, then like you would like talk to each other in between rounds, but then obviously in competitive set you have to lock in, right? So it's like is that group, is that solo? Because I feel like I'm like a weird in between because I would love to game with the boys, but sadly horror is not my taste. So I have to wait till for the opportunity to play a game that's not horror.
Man,
But
or bite the bullet,
TJ, it's
man.
called GTA 6.
It's called biting the bullet, man. You gotta play that horror. We'll help rip the band-aid. You know. Imagine how much your creative output could change depending on your experience with
I mean,
horror.
this is true.
mean,
I did get through Half Life.
It's like
I
you're
did get through Half Life.
you
So
boast about this, like trying to expand your knowledge of gaming and your
I
things
have
like
to,
that, but
yeah.
then you are pussyfooting around some of the big topics.
pussyfooting. But okay.
Oh,
Also,
it's
to be
just
fair
horror.
though,
It's my weak spot.
Can't boondoggle,
most
man.
most of the co-op games that we are playing are like max 4 players, anyways.
Exactly.
So
Yeah. Damn it.
like there is a capacity to it, and like even with like Remnant, like I'm sitting out because I wanted them to be able to game, and I figured I'm gonna
I'm double
game with
dipping in
JJ
that
anyways.
regard. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Technically,
ended
we
up going
were.
Cult of the Lamb, but oh well.
You know,
Yeah.
it's welcome.
But
Yeah.
I think as of recently, I prefer group hobbies. As of recently, I think that social interaction is so fulfilling to me.
I think
now.
the key with this question isn't necessarily the hobbies as much as it is like, do you enjoy doing things with others, or do you enjoy
Yeah.
the solo grind?
Oh yeah, with others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jimmy?
I feel like it depends for me because, like, obviously I
can
like
see that.
gaming with you guys a lot, but like for certain games, like I just prefer to play on my own, and I feel like when I play with others, I can't really do things how I want to do it. I can't really play
Yeah.
at the pace I want.
Yeah. I get you.
Like for example, like the most recent one is probably Remnant. Like I feel um like you and Pat, you kind of like speed through things and like skip dialogue and all that. But like if I was playing by myself, I'd probably like take a long
Oh
time
no,
to like
yeah, for
explore
sure.
all the areas and like see all the dialogue options and stuff. So like I can't
I
really do that when I'm playing with you guys. So uh like yeah, it kind of like takes away from it a little bit.
I 100% agree with that, and with the
Yeah.
dialogue especially, because yeah, I did. There was like I did want to listen to this, but the issue with that game is, why did they make it so the dialogue in that game was only for one person to see?
Yeah, yeah. It's sometimes
Wait,
the game
what?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
no,
if someone's
yeah.
talking to like a boss, us other two guys are just standing around
And
fucking
hearing like the responses.
hearing
but
only the
you don't-
responses that she says to the questions he made. Not we can't see the questions he
Oh,
sends her.
Yeah.
It's the most
Oh.
detached way to
What the
storytell.
fuck? That's so dumb.
That's like one of the only major gripes I have with that game is
Interesting.
the lack of ability for.
Wait, so
Yeah.
so then Jimmy, I have a question. If you prefer to play things solo because you get to play the way that you play, but you like the social interaction of playing with a group, what if you like? Have you ever thought about just hopping to a Discord call and just streaming yourself play the game alone?
I mean, he has done that. He's done Amnesia.
Like
I
you,
haven't
yeah.
I haven't seen that. I
Not
haven't seen that
alone though.
recent.
That's different.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't just go on a call and stream the game with no one there.
I should do that.
Wait,
No,
what?
no, because
Wait.
I did that with Half Life, and I
Yeah.
thought it was like, oh,
Wait.
that was a genuinely fun
Oh, I mean,
experience.
I joined for Half Life,
Yeah.
Sorry.
but like,
I'm kind of confused. So you're streaming the game, but no one's there? What?
He wants
Oh,
to
no,
play.
no.
I wants. I think
It's
I
like
understand.
it's like streaming without being live on Twitch. It's like basically streaming.
He likes
to,
streaming to
yeah,
friends,
to this
yeah.
odd to this exclusive
experiencing it
audience.
with others, but at your control and your pace,
Yes.
which is
Yeah.
what a streamer does, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
I
But
agree.
is that
That's the way I'd
different
like to
than what
play.
Is
Yes.
that different than what Jimmy did with Amnesia?
Yes, because with Amnesia, he didn't have to feel pressured by us, like
Well,
experiencing the exact same with him in a tangible way.
Yeah, no.
No.
But what I'm saying is,
Like he's talking about the same thing. Like yeah, like that's what he's talking about. Like when I streamed Amnesia, when I streamed, I don't know,
Anything,
whatever else
yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
yeah,
Without one of
because
us with him.
that's what I was asking. Because I was saying Amnesia is an example of that Jimmy's done that.
Yeah, but I haven't. That the reason I asked is because I haven't seen it as of late. That's why I didn't know this.
Yeah,
I
I mean, there's not really stuff for me to stream. I feel like, and I don't.
That's fair.
If I'm being honest, I don't like doing that.
Yeah.
because like I get
That's
like
fair.
really self-conscious, and I feel like I don't play as well when I have like
An audience.
you guys watching.
Yeah, no, I get that. Performance
Yeah, no,
anxiety.
no,
Yeah.
that's fine. It could be, it could,
And
like, yeah,
and
no, that's why
I'm
I
also like
asked.
worried about like I want to keep it interesting for you guys, so like if I don't
No,
if I play at my own pace, I kind of tend to like you know drag things out a bit. So I
Yeah.
don't want to like make you guys
no.
watch a lot of this stuff.
I was the same
Yeah.
way with not Half Life. Fuck, what was it? Cry of Fear. I did want to slow down a bit
Yeah.
more with that, but I knew you guys were watching, so I beefed up the pace a little.
I think when
Even
it
then, I
comes
felt
to,
like I was fairly slow.
Well, if you don't want to, then don't. But because I found to be very comfortable with it. I think it's just because, again, competitive gaming has, like, I learned that I thrive off audiences watching me.
Mhm.
So if I hear cheers in the crowd, then I play better. So when it comes to stuff like that, it literally, I know when, like, I don't like, again, horror's not my genre, but I hop in for Cry of Fear because, like, it's talking with the guys, plus I have something on the side while I work, so it really doesn't matter what you do. It literally didn't matter. If you played and talked, you got me. So I guess it depends on the audience too,
It
right?
depends on the game for me as well. I am
Yeah.
glad I
Yeah,
played
definitely.
Soma solo, even though I
Yeah.
like not
Oh, yeah.
streaming or anything
Yeah.
like that, or like certain like story games.
Yeah.
Like I think for me it's like there are some games that you definitely just want to be able to process at your pace and be able to take everything in. Like I think all three of us enjoy playing Elden Ring together, but if we played Elden Ring co-op right off the bat, it would have been a bit weird and I don't think we would have been able to
It would've-
enjoy the game as much
Mm-hmm.
just because we don't get to process it on our own.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it too.
It's per person. I just thought I asked because that's definitely, like, a solo activity that can
Yeah,
be turned
that's
into
why I
group
figured this is a
activity.
decent question because it also erupts into like the whole point of like how do you like in experiencing things. Like, do you like experiencing it through the joy of others? Do you like experiencing it by yourself and with your own self accomplishments,
Yeah.
or do you like a weird mix of both? And I think everyone's there's it's rare for people to be like hardline one or hardline the other. There's often some gray areas. I feel like in
Yeah,
certain
definitely.
regards, especially with like reward systems and things like that, right?
Mhm.
Everyone,
Yeah.
there is plenty of people out there who do feel accomplished, like they've done something that they're really proud of, and they don't care if people see it or not. They did it for themselves. There's plenty of people like that. There's plenty of people who want to show and be like, look, this is amazing. Look at things like that. Obviously, humble and all that, but yeah,
Yeah,
being
like
humble.
I have one coworker who swears off of single player games because he just doesn't find any enjoyment in like not being able to mess around with people and like goofing off and stuff like that. So like whenever I talk about like single player games that I've played and like I think he would still really enjoy it, he's always like, no, single player games aren't really for me.
See, I'm the opposite. I hate competitive games. Now,
Yeah.
Oh,
well, not
I mean,
hate.
no,
I can't find as much joy as I used
well,
to.
it's not just competitive games that he's
it's like
talking about.
multiplayer games.
He's just saying multiplayer. Like he
Oh,
needs to have
yeah, yeah.
other people there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like I think competitive's part of it, but like he
But no,
also enjoys
He
yeah.
likes the reaction or like the yeah.
Competitive is a subgenre of multiplayer.
what the fuck is the game that I'm thinking of? We played it. It's scary. It has the fucking uh
What
it's
different
goofy but scary. No. Not the
Lethal
fucking
Company?
Lethal Company, yes.
Yeah.
I told him about Lethal Company, and then he was like, "Oh, that seems kind of interesting." And then he apparently fell in love with it. With
Is
his
he the
friend.
one who you're
Yeah,
playing It
yeah.
Takes Two with?
Oh no, that's a different friend. But yeah, he's uh, he's the actually, I don't think I've ever said, or I can't remember if I've said this to you. I think he's like tied with you for like one of the funniest people I've ever met.
Ooh, that's a steep slope, man.
Yeah, no,
I'm funny as fuck.
No, that
you said
guy-
earlier,
that
I'm
guy-
humble.
I'm humble. Yo, I'm funny. No.
You're a funny
That-
guy.
How
that
so?
guy
Does he
doesn't-
just
Yeah,
say
my fucking
some
camera
scuff
sucks.
shit or?
he like his filter is different than yours because it's not like he doesn't have a filter, it just reacts really slowly. So he'll say shit and then he'll realize, I probably shouldn't have said that.
Oh, I see. His
Yeah.
his filter is late. Mine is
Yes,
broken.
it's delayed. Yeah, that's the difference. Your filter is like, it lets a lot of stuff in.
It lets
His
it go,
is
but there's
really
some that
slow.
mine lets it all out except for some really really bad stuff that I
Yeah,
know
heinous shit.
some heinous wacky shit.
Yeah.
I get that.
But yeah, and then his brain processes stuff at like a mile a minute, so he's just constantly talking.
It really just oh, okay. That's fair. I think I'd say that's that question answered. Do you guys have a friend or family member that has a unique habit or mannerism that you don't really see in anyone else, or that's not that common?
Friend or family member that has a
Or
unique
just like someone you
mannerism
know, like
or
good
habit,
friend or
yeah.
coworker or something like that.
I guess you guys were talking. You and Mark were talking about me earlier.
Oh yeah, the little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
getting myself amped. I guess I don't know.
Mm.
Hmm.
One thing my sister does when she gets very anxious, she tends to be on her tippy toes.
Oh.
Yeah. And I mean that
You mean physically?
yeah, yeah. Like she like tilts herself up and like
I think I've noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I wonder if you noticed that, Jimmy. That's sick.
Like she kind of like bounces around sometimes.
yeah, she's uppity. And that's partially because when she was born her tendons weren't long enough. Like she literally could barely stand on her flat feet.
Oh,
But-
my brother, my brother had that.
But she
I
got that
think he had to
fixed
get-
and she still does it
Yeah.
like just sometimes.
Habitually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Any others I can think of?
trying to think. Weird mannerisms. Like I feel like if my siblings have any weird mannerisms, I'm just so like, I guess immune to it by now that I just like I wouldn't bat an
Oh
eye.
my god, I didn't mention this one friend to you. Sorry, go ahead. I'll wait till you're done and then I'll do my story.
Oh, I was done. I was basically just saying
Oh,
like
okay.
my siblings, if they have any weird mannerisms, like it wouldn't catch me off guard anymore. Like it's not weird to me
Right.
just because I'm around them so much.
Right. Yeah, in elementary school, this was like grade 3 or 4. Yeah. I had this one friend who had a rare case of I forget the name, but it was a head trauma that has you change your accent.
Oh. Yeah.
So this was a white dude,
Whoa.
but he had a Chinese accent, and almost everybody would pick on him.
Oh no.
I've
He was
heard
one of
the
my
case,
closest friends ever.
I
He was a
feel-
great guy. I have no idea what he's been up to, but that's I for the longest time I just thought
Wow.
that's Fred. He sounds like that.
Oh god, I would feel so bad for him.
Oh, for sure.
It's like if you just happen to meet him, you're just gonna think he's right off the
dick.
bat. The first
A racist
the first
dick,
judgment, yeah. So I'd be like, what? Oh no, I
Yeah.
feel so bad for that guy. Damn.
That's so interesting that you knew someone like that because that's such a like a rare
Very
Yeah.
rare.
medical like
Yes.
condition.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like,
wait, yeah.
the only
wait,
time
so-
I've heard of it is like there was this British woman that like
Oh,
something
yeah.
happened and then like she just woke
Yeah.
up and all of a sudden she has like a Chinese
Yeah,
accent.
hard British woman, and she had a Chinese accent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it was like it like
Yo,
impacted her
that's
life
terrifying. Holy
much.
shit.
Yeah,
It's crazy how stuff like that can happen.
yeah.
Foreign accent syndrome.
I think that's that might be what
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
called.
yeah. That's what it's called.
Yeah, just a little tidbit of my early youth.
Mm,
I'm surprised I don't got brain damage, man. I've done a lot of dumb shit. You ever roll down a hill that's so steep you couldn't stop? So you just keep rolling? Yeah, I shit you not. We must have had we had our school. We had this would be the school, right? This is school.
where is this, Ontario?
Yes, Kingsville Public. It's like there's a school, there's a playground, there's a wide field, and on the other side there's like a steep slope that goes into like another large field where the taller and older kids would play. It was like a soccer field, a volleyball field, outdoor, all of it. And to it, that steep hill must be. It was long as hell. I think it was like 100. It was long enough to be like a 100-meter dash down the hill, right? And it was a steep ass hill. And I remember just me and a bunch of other friends and dumb kids would like start rolling down it, like barrel rolling down the side.
Yeah, yeah.
And like you get that momentum, and you get air sometimes.
Air. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. You just go. And I remember there was some dumb shit. There wasn't like rocks or anything like that, but it was just funny to just be purposely roll down a hill and get the momentum and trying to stop and not being able to stop, and then actually stopping, and your eyes are doing that thing where they keep spinning and you're like, whoa.
Because just by comparison, like what we did at Cook was there's like a really small hill at the back that like I know me and a couple of other classmates would like roll down, and my parents would hate it because I would just get like grass stains all over.
PJ, that
But,
was like the most
like-
pathetic hill.
Yeah,
It was, like,
that's a
fucking-
pathetic ass hill. It's like maybe a meter or two wide, maybe
Wait.
like a meter and a half tops, and
Where-
then it's like not even a meter
It's
tall.
at
It's
the end,
probably like
you know
half
where
a
the
meter
crack
tall,
is?
maybe.
It's like at the very tip where like there's a sharp.
Yeah, I love that Mark knows exactly what show I'm talking
yeah,
about.
Of course.
I'm trying to remember.
I don't. What hit?
No, I remember, like, the
okay,
grass.
you know how there's a clearing now at the back of Cook? Like
Yeah.
there used to be just like a wall of trees or something like that,
Like
and then
in the
there's a
house there.
clearing. Yeah, you. Oh yeah. Your house is basically there.
Yeah, I mean, I
it's-
walk
it's-
past every day.
Like it's the track, like following the track. It's the corner that's closest to your house. There's like a small little hill there.
Oh, yeah. It's like a kind of long hill that goes along the side.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember of any hills. Oh, this is a good one. You remember Mark and everyone else? Remember in Garden City, that like hill
That's
that
not
goes
a
up
hill.
to where that.
That's
Yeah, yeah,
I thought you were
yeah.
talking
No,
about-
that is a hill. That is a
I
hill.
thought you were talking about-
That's
you know-
definitely
you
a
know-
It was
the
about
dome?
that steepness, or maybe a
Do
little
you guys know
more.
about the dome? The one that's made out of
course.
cement.
Of course, we
And
know
then, like,
about the dome.
everyone,
not a hill.
everyone stupidly tried to climb that.
Climb
shit
and
up
stay on the
got, like,
top?
their
Yeah.
hands, like,
Only
hurt.
the
Right.
tall kids really could do it though, or like the nimble kids.
I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tall nimble.
nimble kid.
Yeah,
I was
tall
like,
kid.
I'm not tall, but I can get
Tall,
I can
nimble.
get up there.
No, dude, you had to do like a weird thing where you like.
Remember,
Yeah.
remember they had the inverse one, and people would be stuck in there trying to get out
That
because
shit
they're
was
too dumb to
amazing.
run up the side.
EJ, I thought that would have been like the ultimate Beyblade stadium.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, I
Man.
missed those, man. That was fun. But yeah, that like hill, like along the path, that one hill up the
Oh,
path,
fix
that
this.
behind it, there's like a place you can like chill and stuff. Where we did
It's
Wild
like-
versus Wild, like that
Yeah,
behind
it's
that
like
hill.
it's
Yeah.
like there's a split off for the paths. There's one that goes towards the water.
Yeah.
There's one that goes towards the
Yeah.
playground. It's
Yeah.
the one that goes kind
It
of
was
towards the
kind of
playground.
weird. There's like a shrub.
Think of that hill, but like 18 times longer, and
Hey,
it's
there's like a
Yeah.
there's like a hobo tent in that.
yeah, I
There's
know.
A lot of
Yeah,
hobo.
no, there
like,
is.
There's hobo tents all over. Richmond's starting to get the
I'm
hobo.
sure-
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure it's definitely worse now.
Richmond's
Hobo
getting the
tents are living-
hobos.
Yeah.
They're starting at Richmond Brick House, but they're
Bro,
getting
dude,
hobos, man.
No, bro, like you should
Like it or
check
not,
the
they're coming.
7-Eleven. You check the 7-Eleven near my place. That there's like a guy.
Oh.
oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
see that.
Yeah, that place was one of the first to pop up. They love 7-Elevens, man.
Oh,
Hobos
No,
love 7-Elevens
there's
except
always, like-
Circle K's because they just grab shit and
always-
walk
Wait,
out.
did you see TJ too?
Oh, he's just
yeah.
like curled up like that. Yeah.
No, because
It's like a jump cut. Like he
yeah,
disappeared
his
and he
camera
just
cut
comes
out.
back up.
There's nothing there, and then suddenly, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I fixed my camera.
Yeah, it looks fine now.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
The 7-Eleven by Chevron closed, dude. Fuck.
Do you guys have any unique mannerisms that you can think of, or know people with
Yes.
them?
Yes. I actually I have a mannerism that I picked up from someone.
Oh,
And
yeah, I do meth.
I do opium. In
No one does more than
VFS.
Jimmy, though.
Opium. What is
No,
this?
no,
from-
no, no.
what is
I
this,
can't. I
from
can't
the
outline.
1800s.
I can't outline Jimmy. That's impossible. This
Yeah,
guy
no.
not only this guy not only does the hardest lines, he also fucks, and that's two things I don't do right now. I can't do those.
It's so
So-
funny just to say somebody fucks. It's so great.
Jimmy,
Especially if
okay.
you don't know people. Like, if I just go to a stranger and be like, look at this guy fucks.
This guy
To his
fucks.
face about it,
Dude.
we both crack a smile and walk away
Oh,
happier
yeah?
than we walked in.
1000%. And
This guy
you know you
fucks.
made that guy's day.
I
for
know.
sure.
I genuinely love saying shit like that and making people's day. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, because it's genuinely a good thing to say. It's a good thing to say, dude. This guy, he fucks. The mannerism I picked up was I had to sometimes when I'm like playing or like even randomly when I'm working I go like and it just start like going like ape shit for like a brief moment.
What?
Like,
do
you
do
gotta
the
shake it
Joker-
off like a
Joker
dog?
thing?
Do
No,
I
I
have any weird mannerisms like
I do that and like shake. I think the one is like
Yeah, it's the Heath
I
Ledger
do-
thing. It's like
yeah, it's the Joker Heath Ledger thing, and I picked it up from someone because I had a guy who did that. He claims he doesn't have Tourette's, but I think it's I don't know if he's just like weird, like it's like VFS.
That's another one I'm glad I
game
don't
design
have.
school. It's filled with weirdos. I taught him, dude. I taught him how to say something really bad in Mandarin, and he just kept trying to say it too. He's Brazilian, so it was really funny. So
What'd you
he
teach him?
Taiwan 有中国.
Being chilling.
It's a
I
really
taught-
good thing to teach someone.
this guy's from mainland China, so he knows.
The only really I know Cao Ni Ma because I was in a bunch of ghost videos of people yelling at
yeah,
ghosts.
Jimmy, who's that guy who like
Uh,
just swears at the ghosts? Like,
No, that's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's a cultural thing, right? Like you yell
No,
at the
so
ghosts
he-
for them to go away.
no, I only see it from that dude.
No, I think you just
No,
that
so
guy
this-
Is it
is
just that guy
ridiculous.
yelling
That
at?
guy.
All right.
Yeah.
All I know
No,
is what Nuke Top 5
It's a common
explained.
phrase, but like that guy really loves to use
Jay,
it.
we gotta do that shit in the.
So
Suicide-
like
Oh, for
this
sure.
guy when he was like
I have a lot to
working,
catch up on.
He
so.
was randomly like Taiwan 有中国. Then he sniffed that feet and basically like what I'm basically saying is like Taiwan belongs to China.
Dude, I wish I knew someone with Tourette's like that. That would just say horrendous. I wish I knew someone who would just say horrendous shit and he can get
And
away with it
then-
because he
And then
can't.
he
you know.
like go into a grungy voice and like talk about the gnomes. The gnomes underground. They're out to get us.
You sure that guy wasn't just autistic? I mean,
No, dude, this guy's the most metal guy I know. He's genuinely awesome, and I miss him. 'Cause
Yeah.
he went back to Brazil, but god fucking damn, like the number one thing I picked up from him was me tweaking out every now and then while I'm working.
man,
Yeah.
mannerisms. I can't think of any more that I or anyone I know has.
It was tough. I had to dig deep.
A common mannerism my family has is they like to get drunk.
No.
That's not.
Quite the mannerism, I know. Some of yeah.
Dude, I don't think that's dude.
It's hard to explain how white trash some of my family is.
Is alcoholism genetic?
Like,
Is it actually? I actually don't know. I don't
Addiction
know.
is.
addictions
Addiction
are.
is.
Yeah.
Addiction is.
So
If your parents
alcoholism
were
would
susceptible,
be-
then yeah, you are as well.
Fuck, maybe that's why I like booze because my dad loves booze.
Oh,
You
my
love
dad
booze
hates
because
it.
booze is fun. It helps with social settings.
Oh, but you know what?
It's social lubricant, but also
grandpa did.
Tell what you
Dang.
might.
Now, having
My
that said, a lot of my family are into opiates.
I'm
I'm
pretty-
not into that, so it's
I'm
not
pretty
like
sure I
a
told-
guaranteed thing, but it's definitely.
I'm pretty sure I
more
told you.
susceptible.
I'm not sure if I told you guys the story. I'm pretty sure I have because it sounds like I did. But my sister for preschool, she went to Tate, and she drew a picture of my dad holding a beer bottle and says, "My dad drinks," and then he drinks all the time. And then so they had to
Dude.
call my dad in to make sure he was okay. And I thought that
Wait.
was so funny.
You're talking about Alex? Alex
Yeah.
did that?
Because they drew her. She had to
That's
draw her
awesome.
family, so she drew my dad with a beer bottle.
That's amazing.
As
Oh,
a
man.
kindergartner preschooler.
All I'm imagining in my head is like it's this super detailed drawing too.
Oh yeah.
Like you could tell what beer beer it is from the
Bud
fucking
Light on the
drawing.
bottom. I can read. Ha.
Yeah, but he's like
Oh.
yeah. She drew my dad drinking.
God.
but
I'm surprised when I did it. I
my
didn't do
dad's a
like
good
my
drunk.
grandma with a wooden spoon because that shook the life of death into me as a kid. My
Oh,
grandparents with the
wooden spoon,
yeah,
Jesus.
my parents had a fucking wooden spoon. Oh yeah.
Worst I got was the fucking.
I think I was better off from getting a couple lickings. You know, it teaches you. Now,
Oh.
having that said, a wooden spoon getting beat to with something that you're going to use to cook and eat later, that's a different story. But that's a bit old school. We can tone it back on that. But I mean, maybe like
you know this egg you cooked today. It kind of tastes irony. I don't.
yeah, it's for my blood.
What do I call it? Oh yeah,
Blood and tears.
a retail mannerism that I have. It's only retail. Every time I grab a hanger, I twirl it. That's it. I just spin it in my hand.
I use it as a bow.
Every single time I grab a hanger.
When I get a hanger, I use it as a bow sometimes.
Oh no, because ours is like it's sturdy, right? It's like wood. So
Oh
I just
yeah.
twirl it. I just twirl it once in my hand. It's like
Well,
okay,
you got the
that's it.
bougie hangers, huh? You got the wooden ones. I got the metal plastic or the cheap Dollarama 4-pack.
No, that's at work. This one and the one home, yeah, you can. But don't do that. Let's
Right. No, yeah, it ruins it. But then you bend it back and no, you know, and then it breaks and you're like, oh fuck, I'm gonna leave this here and someone else is gonna think they broke it. All right, next question. Well, here we go. How often do you guys use your phones? Do you feel like you're on social media too much? That's just another.
Well,
I beat you to the punch.
Actually, I think I'm okay with the social media. I've realized I'm not on my phone as much. When I'm at home, yes, all the time. But like commutes or work, I don't. Other than like music, I use music a lot, and I guess that could count. But it's on, I feel like
No, I feel like music
that's a
can be an
separate thing.
exception. Because I feel like everyone does that.
Yeah.
Like it's rare. Honestly, I think it's more rare to see people like alone on like a commute and they don't have earbuds in or a headset like
And they're on a
listening to
keys.
music.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like I'm okay in terms of the phone time. When it's like, just normal day stuff. Which is surprising because like most of my is commuting to busing, it's like you can just go ham sometimes. But yeah, I find myself just like listening to a podcast, looking out the window, chilling, stuff like that, or like work. I'd like lay up some like hardcore rock or something, some doom eternal music while I'm doing work. Computer. I haven't been on my computer much. I think the last time I was on my computer was literally like gaming before this.
Yeah. Apparently, my average hours per day is 13 hours. So
on your phone.
I'm on my phone a fuck ton.
It's a hefty one. Didn't you end up? Did you turn off your timers for your apps? I remember you did that for a while.
Timer. Oh, like a limitation. I did that. Yeah. It's safe
Gave
to
yourself
say
a
that
rule and broke it. That's my son. Lay down the law and then say fuck it to the man, and you're the man.
I know.
Attaboy. Brings a smile to my face. Cements the
Because at
fact
some
that we're
point, I
friends.
think I was just so fucking bored. I think, or I don't know. I just caved in.
Yeah, I get it. Trust me. The amount of things I've made rules for myself and then immediately figured, you know what? Fuck that. I'm a man. I can do what I want. I'll continue doing dumb shit. I'm a man. I can act like a boy if I want to.
Trying to see like what the average daily
I was
average screen
checking
time.
right now, like to see my screen
EJ, what do
time
you
on
say
my
yours
phone,
is?
but I have it turned off, so I can't even tell.
Oh, I see mine on my iPhone.
Yeah, what did you say
But
yours
it's
is?
Now, let me see how much hours.
13 hours and 30 minutes.
It's usually in battery. If you check battery,
like daily average?
Yeah, that's my daily average.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, is battery showed as well?
battery does for me, like the usage of
No,
things.
no, because this is
For-
this
for
what
me, it
Sam-
was
this
on
what
screen
Samsung tells
time.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine is 4 hours.
I mean,
Yeah, no. But okay, to be fair, apparently my average for Spotify is 5 hours, but that's because I'm using Spotify at work when I'm playing Aux. So it might be closer
Really?
to 8,
Oh,
but still, 8 is a lot.
okay, that's fine.
display?
Yeah,
my
yeah. I was on
my
my phone for 2 hours
average-
today.
my average
Display?
screen time in the past 10 days is only like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, no,
Where did you find it, Jimmy?
I got you. I got you guys beat.
Apps and notifications.
Damn. Oh, we're pumping out rookie numbers.
Did you find it in
We
battery?
gotta doom scroll more.
I checked battery and it gave me like screen time. Just like a
optimization.
number.
If it for me, if it's Samsung,
It might be different for you, Jay.
I don't know.
'cause
I know.
you're
I
Android.
remember it being only like 2-3 hours, something like that.
Yeah.
Similar to Jimmy's.
for Samsung, I just have a widget that tells me my screen time.
Because like for me, I don't really have that much social media. Like you know, I have an Instagram account, but I don't use it.
Actually,
You know,
I
I
think
don't post. I don't really follow anyone, and like I don't go on Twitter in public for reasons.
Dude, what's Twitter? That's XD Everything app.
Okay,
And, like-
no.
No. And like yeah, I don't really check that much, and just outside of home, I guess, on my phone.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, dude, it's so weird because if I think if you're happy like that, I kind of want to be in that position too. I want to be in a position where I don't have to use social media ever and just live my
Same.
life. But unfortunately, I think it's just because of what I want, because I just want to talk to people. Then I think the only major social media I use is Instagram, Messenger. Well, I don't really talk to people. I to me, Reddit is the news.
I don't go on Reddit. I hate going to Reddit for news because I know that's just some other dude who thinks they know what they're talking about something.
No, but it's more like for me. Gaming
Sometimes.
news. I think the most my most visited is like r/League of Legends, just because it's like esports news rather than the game itself. But like, yeah, most of my time on my phone is when I want to talk to someone and I hope they message.
Yeah, I'd be game with just living in a log cabin secluded if I had the boys to talk to when I wanted to, or like a way to get news if I needed to. Like just live the boomer life, but with
I want to
gaming.
get wood, bro. I want.
You want to get wood, dude?
No.
Just take the blue pill.
No, I don't want to get wood. That's the thing. Like,
You
the
want to
thing
be
is that, like,
soft?
camping is so
Shut
cool.
the
and all.
fuck up, Jay.
Sorry, go ahead, TJ. I'm sorry.
It's like the idea of camping is fun because I like the only thing I like at the idea about camping is solitude and the ability to really just sit there and think, like look at nature and reflect and talk to yourself.
You know
But I
what?
really hate the idea of doing things to survive, getting wood, starting fire, making food.
No, I get
Well,
what you mean.
we should try glamping then.
What's glamping?
It's like camping, but you just have everything. Like it's like glamorous camping.
Yeah, white guy camping.
Like you just have like, you know, it's luxury camping, you know.
Yeah.
You don't have to like
Like
do
Triller,
all that,
yeah.
all that.
Oh.
Literally
so
just
for
go out,
glamping.
have a barbecue, have a fire.
I'm game. that sounds
I-
sick.
I'm
as fuck.
curious
That's
how
what you're
camping
saying.
would work with this group because Mark and I have a unique experience with the bad boys.
Yeah, fuck was fucking terrible as shit, bro.
No, I
Oh,
think
man.
It was
think I
good and bad. There was good parts in that. To be fair, you were
least you
talking like
slept
it was
on-
terrible the whole day.
You slept on a regular bed, bro. I slept
It's
on
not my
literally
fault you
rocks,
didn't want to
bro.
blow up your fucking air
No,
mattress.
what the fuck do you mean? You literally said, "Oh, here's the leaky mattress. I get have fun with that shit."
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like
Yes!
something I do.
It was, dude. Remember, it was just
Yeah, you're right. But we gave you another cover, but I don't think it would have helped.
no, bro, but still sleeping on actual just jagged rocks.
Yeah,
man.
but come on, man. Remember? Bye, bye, Miss American Pie.
Okay, the neighbors. At
The
end-
neighbors were great.
Yeah, they were
The boat, the going on the boat was fun.
Oh yeah, the thing where
Going
we
down,
climbed
going
up.
down the fucking rope into the abyss.
Dude,
That was
weird.
creepy.
That was.
There was ups and
sketchy as
downs.
fuck, bro.
To be fair,
Dude,
out of the 2.5 or 3 days we've been there, we didn't do much. But you
bro, it
know,
wasn't-
that's just
honestly-
because everyone was like either
no, but
tired
I
or.
I feel like we did the most compared to let's be real. Other than Philip, then there's
Well, yeah,
like,
Ego
Eagle.
didn't do anything.
Yeah, Eagle didn't do shit, bro. He just fucking like talked about what was that oil he always
Yeah, yeah. He'd use
Yeah.
it to like
yeah.
he'd use like crude
Wash
oil
his
as
hands.
lotions. Oh man, bless his heart.
It,
Oh, man.
no, but like
It's hilarious. He hates me.
I'll out
Ah,
myself. I think
yeah,
if
right.
the boys went camping, I think I'd be pissed useless. I'm not gonna lie to you. I
I-
have no idea what I'm
I
doing.
know
when
what
it comes
I'd
to
be.
camping.
I'd be knowledgeable, but I'd be drunk. So you'd have to like go at a slow pace for me to show you how to do it. I'd be like one beer in hand, be like, look, you gotta set up the peg, you peg,
Peg, you peg.
and then you start giggling.
and then I
about
just
peg.
do it myself and without teaching. And then I'd get more drunk, and then I'd sit around a campfire with y'all telling scuff stories with a filter that would be even more, letting more shit loose than usual, which is
Your
already
dad
exorbitant.
dropping-
I think I'd be pissed.
Telling
useless.
stories about
Oh
fuck,
my
I don't know, my
God.
dad.
Your dad dropping.
No, it was my aunt who dropped me.
No.
My dad told the
didn't your-
story of my aunt dropping me. That's how that
Really?
was. Yeah.
Oh, the whole time I thought it was your dad
No.
saying that he dropped you on like
No.
the corner of a table or some shit.
No, I ran and fell into a corner of a table. That was different.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
He was sitting on the
Okay,
couch watching
think-
TV. I was
I
running
think I'm
by
thinking-
with nothing but a diaper, tripped, ate shit on the corner of a table, started crying, and my dad couldn't help but burst into fucking
Laugh.
tears of laughter.
Yeah, I think I'm taking two different stories and putting them together.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I got fucked up a lot as a kid. Good thing I got a thick skull.
It explains the filter, you know.
What
Yeah,
do-
can't get through thick nog. Man. But yeah, that would be an interesting thing, camping with the boys. I'm not sure where we'd go or how'd we do it though.
Dude, I just be assistant to people because I have no idea what I'm doing. But
I think our best bet for the camping would be just everyone split for one big log cabin, and we all have that. So if we
So
want to do
amphibious
outdoor activities, we
style,
can. But if
Yeah.
the other half of our crew who would want to just have a TV and LAN party, they could do that if they want.
I think I would enjoy like I would probably bring portable games, but I wouldn't bring like a whole ass computer. I think I would just because I'd really want to take that opportunity to unwind and like talk to myself.
Because I envision what would happen after we get all set up in that. It would be like me, EJ, Jimbo, and maybe Pat, or someone else. We all go on a hiking trail, while the boy or something like that. While the boys would like game.
Yeah.
I'd come back. Mark and I would watch Lord of the Rings. We'd all be drinking. We'd all be
No.
drinking.
Shouldn't you watch Lord of the Rings before the hike to get amped for the hike?
During
No.
the hike.
No, because
During
Whoa.
I don't know why we watched Lord of the Rings. We have like 4 or 5 movies we want to watch as a group, and there was a
Yeah, I
perfect
mean,
time to do
Jay,
it. But we're just
got
like,
through the first
we
one.
need to
We got
watch
through-
Gimli smile.
We got through the first one. We finished.
Yep, we
the
did.
entire
We
thing.
did. Yep. That was good. I have one more question, but it's not related to the topic. It's just like a bonus.
Wait.
I-
Just want to add on to like my
Yeah.
previous thing. Like
Go for it.
I said, I don't spend a lot of time on social media, but that's like not entirely true because I
Oh,
spend a lot of time on Twitch. Like
PC. Or do
Twitch.
you do
Twitch.
Twitch on your computer or do you do Twitch on your phone?
If I'm outside, I'm on my phone. If I'm at home, I'm on my PC.
Is that
Oh
like a
wow,
modern
you even
trend?
use it. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would
and
use my phone regardless.
like
But-
this year, I clocked in at a total of 7,662 hours watched,
Wait,
and that's
hold
and
on.
that's and that's
who's the
my
streamer? Who's the
and that's
streamer?
my
There's more
lowest
than
year.
one with numbers like that.
Last year though
Who's the
was
main one?
was close to 9,000 hours.
Who's the main streamer?
What's the math per day?
Wait, hold up. You said 7,000 something,
7,662, I think.
dude. There's only 8,760 hours in a year.
Yeah. I just did the math.
Shit.
You would have, if you were gonna do 9,000 hours a year, that's 24.6 hours a day. Man's grinding hard. He's got double Twitch streams.
Well, that's true because I always have two streams open.
Oh, maybe they count
I
your
got
time
two
by
right
that.
here right now.
Maybe they.
Oh, it's doubled.
I
Okay,
dub- I got- I got
okay.
two
Oh,
streams
oh,
up.
so divide so divide that in half.
I wonder if that
You
would.
divide that by 2.
No, I
and
don't.
that's the
I don't know if
actual
that would be the
amount.
thing though. I think I don't know.
Because I feel like Twitch wouldn't count it like as two separate streams. No.
And
No,
like
no,
double
it
the
does.
time.
Twitch also
It does,
counts
it
like
does.
VODs.
Oh, like hours watched.
There's like
So yeah,
Oh.
I've
so
seen
divide
people
so
with like
divide that number by 2.
tens of thousands of hours watched.
Okay, that
But
makes
that's
sense.
because
Okay,
they've
so
also
it's
watched
somewhere.
VODs.
So you spend
It's
12
somewhere
hours a
between
day.
like
You gotta do it marked in
3,000 to.
with that. With those
What?
Disney movies, you have to have like 9 on one monitor.
Dude, that has the most. That has like 2 million views. On
Yeah,
YouTube.
because
that
it's
has
so
a ridiculous amount
absurd.
of views for something.
You can't monetize that, can you?
No, but I'm surprised it passed through.
Yeah, like
It's
why
nine
does?
mo- it's
I think
9
it's just
movies.
no, because you mix the audio with them all too.
Yeah, that's
so
true. So it's
so they can't
inaudible.
pick up on a certain.
Exactly.
It's like when you sing during a song is playing. You know.
It's just fucking hilarious. Just all the Disney Renaissance movies.
Jimmy, who's the main streamer?
This year,
The main one for you.
like
Who's
of
your
all
go-to?
time.
Yeah, who's your go-to?
I imagine it would be.
Who's your
That's
streamer?
Huh?
It kind of changes by the year.
What's this year?
This year, well, apparently I watched 569 hours from Lena Lazar.
Who?
She's a horror VTuber.
Your mic cut out. Sorry. Can you say it again?
Lena Lazar.
Lena Lazar. She's
Oh, I
a
see.
horror
Okay, Lena
VTuber.
Lazar.
Like she primarily plays horror games and like her whole theme is like horror.
Hmm.
Also, you know what's interesting? Last year, I've watched like in terms of distinct days that I've watched, I've spent 366 days last year watching.
Oh,
Which
you took a
I
day
don't-
off for posterity. I respect that.
No, I somehow gained an extra day from
Y-
from
yeah.
last
Oh,
year.
yeah,
Jay,
sorry.
What are you talking
Math.
about?
Jimmy.
366.
I'm looking at Lena Lazar.
Oh, was
Are
it
you
a
into
leap year?
goth girls?
Was it a leap year?
No, well, I mean, not
Yeah, Jimbo.
specifically.
Are you into
Hey.
goth girls?
Oh,
Not like really.
I am.
no.
I love fucking goths. I love a lot of things though, so don't get me wrong.
I don't know. Like,
One of the
Yeah,
few
no,
things I don't like
Believe
is
me, it's well documented. Jay.
the only thing I don't think I would like is like I don't like obese women.
I'm looking at Lena Lazar right now. Dude, she
I'm
looks
not like one of
goth
those-
as fuck, bro.
So
What do you
So
say,
many fat
DJ?
chicks,
Huh?
obese women, chicks with dicks.
I'm not saying
Yeah,
what is
yeah,
that top
dude.
and bottom?
Why
No.
not both?
Jay, if you had
If I were to
to
choose,
mean,
I would
it
choose
has to
chick
be
with
the
dicks.
ranking.
No, if I choose, I'd like chicks with dicks more.
Oh.
It's best of both worlds. I don't
Speaking of
understand
dicks,
why this is a fucking controversial topic.
cover the bottom part, don't look at it.
Dude, I
I'd
think I
rather
see that
fuck
Jimmy's type.
I'd rather fuck a chick with a penis than-
Big titty goth
than like an
girls.
800-pound or 500-pound whale.
Understandable.
Because I'm just thinking logistically, like I'm a big guy myself. Big on big doesn't always work.
Wait, how do you see your hours on Twitch? I want to see mine.
Twitch recap.
Twitch recap? Twitch recap.
Oh yeah, does Steam have their recap yet?
That's next week.
That's
On the
next week.
19th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah,
And when the
fuck.
winter sale starts, that's when they
Yeah,
roll
winter
that
sales
out.
coming out. Damn it! I just spent
Okay,
money
yeah,
on
no,
games.
mine absolutely makes sense. So,
I
okay, what
mean,
you got?
we might be. It sounds like we might be spending again because of Outlast Trials.
Yeah. Oh yeah, is that confirmed? Are we getting that?
I guess we could have waited, but the sale for that game also ends on the 19th, so I don't know if they're gonna double up and do another sale.
I mean, if they do, we
Yeah,
could just buy it now, sell it, and then buy it again, right? Isn't that how that
Oh,
Yeah,
works?
true.
you could just refund it technically.
Yeah, we
We'll
Plus-
see.
just shouldn't play the game until then. So
Yeah. I don't think we would anyway, time wise.
yeah, because we have the podcast this week, and then
Hang out
next week
week.
we're
Hang out.
hanging out. So
We don't have any gaming tomorrow or
It's the
Sunday,
same
do we?
amount of people.
We do tomorrow.
tomorrow would be Remnant for you guys, right?
Yeah.
Unless Pat has something.
Dude, my number one streamer, it's only 58 hours watched. What you call it? My hours watched for Twitch is 259, which is actually a lot higher than I thought.
Yeah, there's only like 2
Oh,
different.
Pat already got the game.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, the only times I'd go on the Switch or on Twitch is to like either do what I said before, like watch obscure games by obscure people, or do the like sometimes I watch an occasional speed run of a game too.
Yeah,
Like,
my number two is games done quick. So I like I
yeah,
turn it
yeah.
on when AGDQ. I'm a huge fan of AGDQ, SGDQ. I'm a huge fan of those. My number one is K-Droll. He's a League of Legends. He's like the number one League of Legends streamer.
Most of the speed runs I see is like Resident Evil.
Hmm.
Interesting enough. Okay,
Funny.
going into my
Reasoning.
last question here. Oh, I gotta pull it up
Alright.
again because I pulled out my calculator to do 24.6 hours a day. What's one thing about yourself that you feel like you aren't truly you if you take it away?
My eyes.
Mm.
You aren't, and I'm not truly me if I take it away.
I mean, yeah.
My arms. My
Come on, man.
My
Essence.
My body.
like
My penis,
liver.
my big magnum
Boo.
opus of a dong that you guys haven't even seen, which is a shame.
We'll see it
Jay,
eventually.
Jay, if you want
Speaking about collections,
Whoa.
you want to see what I've been packing these past? No. One trait about me. I didn't even give myself an answer for this question. I just thought it was very cool when I was looking at the different questions.
I'm
This one
not
popped
me
up.
if you take it away.
What's one thing about yourself that you feel
You're
like
not
you aren't
you.
truly you if you take it away?
How about we do it for each other?
Oh,
That might be interesting.
Interesting.
that yeah.
Oh, okay. Can I? I'm gonna say Mark's laugh because Mark, I love your I love your laugh so much.
Dude, yeah,
like
it is
if,
very laugh.
if you
So
if you did not have your laugh, it would suck so much more.
I would not be your friend.
You would be.
I thought JJ's laugh sufficed, or his jokes sufficed for you.
Maybe my
Uh,
jokes,
Mark-
but your laugh.
Yeah, but
yeah.
your laugh,
Mark-
specifically
Mark's laugh
your
is
laugh.
good,
I'd
yeah.
say something
Yeah.
dumb and funny, and then you'd laugh, and then EJ would laugh because you laugh.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was plenty of times where someone made a joke that wasn't funny, but you thought it was funny. You laugh, and then all of a sudden everyone's howling.
No, the fucking thing is, like EJ starts like doing some shit in the corner, and it's like I just look at his camera, it's like, what the fuck is he doing? And you're trying to imitate Jay or whatever.
Oh yeah. No, I love imitating Jay.
Yeah, you what? Yeah, what the fuck is about that?
No,
Just me
'cause
taking the
it's-
piss out of me doing something. Quite literally, just fucking taking the piss.
No, it's like it literally is. It's like if we were to impersonate each other, well, what is your go-to trait? I guess
Oh.
something like that.
Oh yeah, JJ's kind of lack of a filter, basically.
Yeah, lack of a filter for JJ,
I don't know, that could be
1000%.
dangerous.
I mean,
No, but
I'm
dangerous or
saying,
not?
like,
Yeah.
I'm saying like imagine Jay with a filter. That would be so
Oh.
weird.
No,
Yeah, like
yeah,
if I
yeah.
always like didn't say what I felt.
If you were like really
Yeah, no.
polite and like
Oh god.
Polite. Oh
I mean,
god.
not gonna lie,
Proper.
like, grade 9 probably, but that was so long ago, and like
No, I don't.
oh, for me
it was just.
personally, maybe.
No, I think it was
just
for
that-
because
it
I
was just
didn't
that
know
you
you
had to-
guys.
Yeah, exactly. That was it.
Yeah.
Dude,
You're not you when you're
Jay
with
can't-
newbies.
Jay can't be like fully Jay.
I walk up to strangers and say some
You're
of the
not
shit
you
I
when
say
you're
to you
hungry.
guys. Not a lot. I hold a lot of it back. I don't want to freak them out.
So all I'm saying
Yeah.
is I don't want to live in a world where Jimmy doesn't fuck.
Or I
Jimmy
didn't-
wouldn't be him if he didn't fuck.
if I didn't do lines.
Yeah, exactly. Lines too, you know.
No, dude. Imagine a world where Jimmy hates horror games.
Oh God.
Oh,
Imagine a world where Jimmy didn't say some heinous under the cuff
Shit,
laugh.
on the low.
Like,
on
just
the low.
Those low
Oh my
jabs or
God.
those low like things that were like, damn.
Oh man, the on the low shit where he says it just under the breath, but the mic
That's-
still picks it up.
That's really funny. It's so subtle. It's so subtle and not subtle at the same time.
Imagine EJ if he wasn't a player
This guy,
and having girls,
dude.
Ooh, Makima.
high school.
surrounded. Yeah, he's surrounded by girls.
Oh, just surrounded by the chicks,
Oh
man.
yeah, you know.
Spoiled for
Yeah,
choice.
exactly.
I was in the deprivation zone. I had to pretend to love the environment. With the green team, remember that? That was a dark day. I joined there for one day.
Dude, what was the
Oh, those are
furthest
the
you?
green days.
What if the furthest you ever gone for coochie?
It was literally going for cooch, and it wasn't good cooch
Yeah,
or like nerd
that.
cooch. I was going for bottom of the barrel nerd cooch, and I still failed
Wait, Jay, how many times have you actually been?
once or twice. I think twice tops.
It's like you hop in, hop
Just
out.
laughing.
I hopped in. I was
Jay.
chatting. I was like, "Yeah, I'm here now," and then I did it a second day, and it was a bit duller. And I'm like, you know what?
Who
I'd
was
rather be with the
specifically in
boys.
club? Who was specifically in the club?
It was Kathy, Bianca. I think it was Danielle, the quiet Danielle.
Gahan had to be. no?
Gahan was. Who else? Giovanna was. There was a couple
Jay,
shy ones I
earlier-
can't remember. Go ahead.
When Mark asked his question, did you actually hear the end of the question, or did you just answer?
I was speaking. I didn't know what he said.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what he.
Because all I hear is Mark say something like a question, but it cuts off right at the end, and you fully answer it right away. I'm like, how the fuck did you know?
No, I answered a question someone else
That
gave
is
me.
not how you play.
No,
the
you were
game.
answering Mark. You were
Oh,
answering Mark.
was I? What was
Oh,
the question?
EJ, that
Did I answer the question though?
yeah, you did answer.
Yeah,
Okay.
You
That's the
did.
funniest
I'm like,
part.
what the fuck?
Dude, I'm telling you, this is like that Family Feud moment where it's just like you answered before the question was finished.
It feels like the
It's
Family
not.
Feud moment when someone says someone really dumb and everyone's like, "Good answer." That's what it felt like. Very specific moment, but it's a vibe.
That's really funny, dude. Imagine where EJ fucks, bro.
Oh, yeah, you mean what, imagine a world? you said?
That's what I'm saying,
Imagine
yeah.
a world where EJ was less like compassionate towards others' feelings.
Oh, this is true.
There were so many
Oh,
times.
I'm just,
Evil
I'm
EJ.
just blunt as shit.
No,
Oh,
where you're
yeah.
like in tune
evil-
with like
evil-
either cheering
evil
people
EJ.
up or just like when someone's down, you're like
Fuck you.
No.
Piece of shit.
the opposite. I said
Wait,
compassionate, not a fucking Chad.
Hey, okay, Jay, you can't take your experiences specifically on you and apply it to me.
No, I'm
I'm
not.
just an ass with you specifically.
I know, no, I know, and I'm saying you're compassionate. I was saying the exact opposite of what TJ's saying.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you said you
No,
weren't as
no. No,
like
you
imagine a world.
imagine a world where
you
EJ
weren't-
Yeah,
wasn't
dude,
compassionate.
Like
Yeah.
imagine a world
Yeah,
where
yeah.
like EJ, like
Okay.
you see your coworker getting yelled at. You go up to him after he gets
Yeah,
yelled
I
at. and
start
it's like,
yelling with the customer.
and not only that,
Join.
you literally join and you say sucks to suck. Like literally sucks to suck. Like get fucking rolled. Like what do you want, dude? Like,
Yeah.
you should have done it
God,
better.
imagine a world where Hamid actually tried at things.
Oh,
Dude, he would
Yo,
solve. He would
He
solve
Dude,
solve
He would be
world-
Einstein, but with
He's
with
solving
legs that worked.
answers to the universe.
no,
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, he would solve everything. Like it would be crazy. Holy shit.
dude, I don't think you want to solve everything. I don't think. Yeah, you don't want to solve everything.
Hey, you do. You just wouldn't. You would
The-
feel depressed when you do, but
you can't answer it because there's no more questions.
it's a search, right? You got to find those questions. You got to dig deeper. Usually when you answer a question, 5 more pop up. That's a way of life, man. There's always a question.
What if you solved what if you solved everything?
Oh man.
Fuck. Fuck. That's funny, bro. That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Jimmy, I didn't know you were into goth girls.
What's wrong with
Okay,
goths?
I just want to clarify.
Imagine a world
I'm
where Jimmy doesn't like goth girls, you know?
not actually in a goth. girl.
Imagine
bro.
imagine a world where
No.
Jimmy's not talking golf. Goth, big bootied bitches,
Big gulp.
big bootied VTuber goth bitch.
She's interesting.
I
She's
don't know.
interesting in
I'm
a
just
way
saying
that like, she
buzzwords at this
actually.
point.
Because most VTubers that I see, they don't really show who they are at all.
That's
It's kind of
fair.
interesting
Oh
that,
yeah, yeah.
that she
She
shows who
does
she
like
is. Yeah.
like flesh streams as they call it.
Flesh streams?
That's just
Yeah.
porn.
Like VTubers call like regular streamers flesh tubers.
Wait. I
'cause they
have
show their,
a.
like, skin
Wait,
and
so.
stuff.
Wait, so you're into. Okay, so you're into VTubers, and I've always asked this question. What the fuck does graduating mean?
Oh,
It's like, I know
That's
it's
like,
retiring,
okay.
but like, why is it called graduating?
Yeah, okay, so that comes all the way back from like idol culture, which is where
Yeah.
like VTubers kind of came from. And like
Yeah.
back in idol culture, like when an idol retires, they call it graduation. Like
Because they're
and
like, yeah,
they
they're not dead. They
yeah.
just lived on, but away. I get it.
Yeah,
But
they're
they-
like
but that's called, but what's why call it graduation, not retirement? Is that just what they call it?
Because it
That's
sounds
just- that's just-
younger, I guess.
that's just,
More
I don't
appealing.
know. I don't really know what the reason why they do it,
I
but
feel
like
It's more soft, right? It's like why old people say they're 70
yeah,
years
I
young.
think it's more of like they're trying to make it like sound more positive. Like
Yeah.
they're not like leaving. They're
Yeah,
like graduating. They're like they're moving on.
I
to,
guess
like,
it's
They're
like
not
passing on
dying.
versus
They're
dying.
passing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
wild we
I
have the
thought
same
I thought there
analogy.
was like an actual like thing behind like why is it called graduating?
I'm sure you could also search up like the reason why it's called graduating for idols.
there is probably a reason, but like
Why is
yeah, and
retirement?
then when VTubers became a thing, they just kind of like adopted that because
Adopted it.
so much of the idol culture is like just cemented within.
To succeed, they
VTuber
kind of had to
culture.
mesh anyway. Yeah.
It says here borrowed from the J-pop idol industry, but why is it called that?
J-pop.
Yeah.
Is J-pop and K-pop like notably different?
Yeah, one's
Yes.
Korean, one's
Yeah.
Japanese.
I mean, like music-wise.
Like
Do they have like
sound-wise, yeah, definitely,
For sure, yeah.
definitely.
like do they have different cadences?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I don't know how to describe. I feel like J-pop is more techno, is it?
Yeah, I would kind of lean towards that.
I like techno.
Yeah, it's more techno, and the key feels higher.
What pop is more like funk?
Dude,
No,
funk? Isn't that like Bollywood, bro?
Oh,
Isn't it Bollywood?
funk is
What?
Bollywood. Changed my mind.
Is funk? Wait, is
No, just type funk
Bollywood
music.
funk?
It's funk.
Funk is
PHONK.
Oh.
Search up car funk.
Not funk.
Car
Funk.
funk.
Not like the shit growing in the back of a van. I'm talking like
Funk.
funk. PHONK. Heavy bass. Russian-esque.
Jimmy, do you still listen to barber beats?
Oh yeah, all the time, man.
Oh, that's funk.
My
I didn't know that
playlist
was
keeps
funk.
growing.
Okay.
I think it's got like how many songs now in it?
I have no idea.
509.
500. Holy shit!
Dude, I
Yeah.
thought my playlist was a lot.
And
Wait, 500
I'm
for songs?
curious how long.
The joy of not having a
Not
playlist.
individual songs. They're more like albums. I
The
guess.
joy of not having a playlist is that I get to like be like, oh, I love this song, and then I listen to it, and then I listen to it again.
Like it
for,
literally
a while,
takes
and
like so long.
it's like
for me to scroll
remembering
to
a
the
song,
bottom.
and it's like reimagining it.
Jay, you can also do that with a playlist when your playlist is fucking huge as shit. Like my biggest playlist is probably 1,781 songs. I don't hear all those songs all the time.
I guess, but I don't know. I just was also just too lazy to accumulate one. I just go on YouTube, and YouTube usually figures it out. The songs I remembered or liked.
Jay, our playlist is just bored.
Our playlist is just scuffed memes, and like,
It's not even real music. It's just ear rape.
what was that like? The booty one.
It's in the chat. It's somewhere in the chat.
It's like, how did it go? Cupcake or muffin?
Oh, are you? Wait, are you talking about like? There's like two songs that. Is it the one where like we played while driving? To
She's
Walmart,
my
or is it-
egg McMuffin. That one.
No, I don't. I don't know what you're talking.
It's like, God, it's a booty song. How does it go?
Okay.
If you
Well,
guys
whatever-
hear it, you might know it. It's an old
Whatever
meme
it is,
one.
Jay, I'm gonna add it to the list.
Quick question: is that the end of the podcast questions?
That was the end. That was the last question. So
What kind of fucking ending is this, bro? We're just talking
No,
about
no.
music.
no,
What is
the
that
ending
booty
one was
song?
the trait thing that we
What?
kind of just
Yeah.
the one trait that we
Uh,
couldn't have without each
yeah.
other, and that was
Yeah,
just like
I
a
was
question.
like-
Yeah,
That was
so
like a
EJ,
stray.
EJ's compassion, Jimmy's horror games,
Jimmy's ability
Jimmy's
to fuck.
filter. Yeah, JJ,
Yep.
dude, Jimmy's ability to fucking do lines.
That needs to be a running joke in the group now.
That's gonna be so out of like.
Dude,
Yeah, no, I
context.
really. We need to bring that up in our next GTFO session. Just be like, Jimmy,
Jimmy
Yeah,
fucks.
character, really
for every
fucks.
GTFO
It
session, I do a
fucks.
couple lines just to get me in the mood.
Dude, what joke? This guy fucks, alright? And then Mark's laugh.
Yeah.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah, bro, what the fuck?
It's good. It's a good laugh. It's a good. I'm trying to think of like, is funk just Germany? And is there
No,
not Asian-
PHONK. It's like
Yeah. No. I'm listening to it. I'm like trying to think of
I
like
don't think
what
it's
what.
German. I think it's Russian if it were to go with somewhere.
That sounds about right.
But it's it's just that like you know.
yeah. No, I'm like no. I searched up a playlist.
I'd love like having headphones in and just like almost feeling the bass on songs like
Yeah, no,
taking
I
a
love
shit, Mark. What's with the toilet paper?
No, dude, I'm sick.
Oh, okay,
that.
that's
Oh,
fair.
okay.
You want me to fucking blow the camera?
I just have a fuck ton of McDonald's
whoa,
napkins.
whoa. Yo,
Okay.
pause.
No,
Use the words better, buddy.
No, EJ, that's the thing. That's a Filipino way of saying it. Come
Blow
on.
the camera.
Blow the camera?
No, blow my nose into the camera. He said.
Yeah,
I heard
but
blow the
no,
camera.
You skipped a couple words there. You said
No, I
blow
said
the
What, you want me to
Blow-
blow the camera? And
Yeah, that's what.
deep throat in the mic.
All right, dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
last podcast ever.
Last podcast
next
of the
year.
year. Of the year.
oh,
Don't worry,
man.
there will be another one next December, you know?
I'm gonna pull a Hamid next time. Just
Yeah, jokes aside, I don't think I'll be able to do a Christmas podcast this year. And if I do, it'd be like in
Well,
January.
This is the Christmas.
This is basically Christmas.
This is
Merry
the
Christmas,
Christmas,
everyone.
It's December 13th.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
It's Friday.
I
the
have to
13th.
like either post these videos or put them on a USB disc or something. I have like 15 episodes that are all like 20 gigs each. I forget what game it was, but I was like downloading a game. I'd be like, how do I not have space? It's because I have like 8 or 9 podcast episodes on my fucking storage on this
Bro,
computer.
That's a you problem, bro.
Yeah, I know it's a me
You upload
problem.
a video.
Oh, what? It's not like you guys don't record it too. I'm recording it for posterity, but
I'm
I'm
not
not.
recording.
I'm not. I
When Mark's recording,
it's
I
usually
don't
either Mark or Pat.
Yeah.
But if not, I'm always recording anyway. I just don't. I've given up on sending it because I don't even care. I think I only got like 1 episode, and it's like the 3rd episode on my channel. Yeah, I remember because I was trying to download or send those first ones, and that was when my PC blue screened, and I had to like get rid of almost everything. But thank you everybody for showing up today. Say goodbye because it is the Lowerland Talkcast and words the end. Bye.
All right, wait. How